Damn, I was on mute the whole time. My fault, family. Damn. Thank you. Thank you. I was on mute. My fault. Yes, family. Here we go. We here. We here. We at the after party, family. We just had an after party. I'm gonna repeat what I just said. We just had the after party, family. And yes, we just had another debate. That debate was Nyame versus B-Note. And the debate topic was, did white people create rap music, right? That was the topic. That was it. Yes. And let me say this. I'm glad y'all was saying it in the chat, and I'm glad y'all was pointing the finger to the right motherfucker, because I'm gonna tell you, everybody knows who to blame for this debate. His name got mentioned about 18 times throughout the course of this debate. They made him the primary source throughout the course of this goddamn debate. And yeah, yes. This whole debate, blame this shit on motherfucking True Story. Blame True Story for all this. This is his goddamn fault. This is his fault. Him and them goddamn minstrel show motherfucking history streams and everything else, and all his convoluted information and all them newspaper clippings have contaminated B-Note's mind and had him thinking that these goddamn crackers was out here motherfucking battle rapping in the 1800s. That's True Story fault. He said it too. Like, he said where he got all that crazy shit from. He's like, yeah, shout to True Story for giving me all this information that I'm about to beat Nyame up with. Yeah, so blame True Story. It's his fault. Yep, it's him. Y'all heard it. They said it, all right? I'm just going off what was said, right? So now, with that being said, before I get this link out here, let me just say some things. I got to say a couple of things. I want to make an announcement about the league, but before I do, I'm going to let a couple of people come in here. But real quick, about the debate. Let me just talk about the debate real quick. B-Note came in with an interesting spin that he was trying to do with this, right? He had an interesting spin, right? He actually didn't go as far as I thought he was going to go. I thought he was going to go further, but he had an interesting spin on this, right? He was attempting to lay out a solid argument, right? Let me say this too. Let me say this, because this got mentioned in the debate. B-Note, you had to resend me that premise. I didn't remember if you sent me that shit was weeks ago, B-Note. That shit was weeks ago. You had to resend me that. I like people that send me premises like 3-4 weeks in advance. Do y'all know how many emails I get? That shit is going to get lost in the Not to mention, B-Note, you sent me that premise for a whole different debate with somebody else. Like, that was with somebody else. So yeah, you had to resend that one. I didn't, because I didn't get nothing within the last few days of that. You telling me I was supposed to go digging through these emails. You ain't even say that. Yeah. But anyways, I digress. B-Note started with his joint, right? And like I said, he had an interesting angle he was trying to take. You know, like I said, I thought he was gonna go deeper with that, but he didn't. It's probably best he didn't. And you know, he put his spin on it. You know, he laid out his argument, right? And Nyame, in his opening, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. When I heard Nyame's opening, I was like, I'm not sure if Nyame was paying too close attention to what this debate was actually about, because Nyame was making the argument that white people didn't create hip hop, right? That's the argument he started off initially making, right? And the argument wasn't about hip hop per se; it was about rap music, right? And Nyame spent the better part of his opening making arguments on how white people didn't create hip hop, and even though I agree with that sentiment, that wasn't actually the argument, right? The argument was rap music, right? So and we gotta be specific when discussing this, right? Like hip hop, something completely like hip hop's the culture, rap music, that's the industry, right? So he was making a different argument at first, right? Like in his opening, and I was like, "Ooh, he gonna have to clean up on that on his premise." I hope that's not his whole debate angle because he gonna have to clean up on that because if B-Note is savvy enough, he'll cook him on this just because he's off topic. And so we get to the premise round. B-Note still putting his spin on it, doing what he do, this, that, and third, whoop-de-whoop. And he's sticking to the topic. I'm not agreeing with the information, but he's sticking to the topic and he's making an argument. He's making an argument, right? He's actually making an argument. And then and Nyame comes behind him, and Nyame again was leaning heavily towards the hip hop angle, right? He started talking about Cool Herc and 1973, August 13th, 1973, the infamous party that Cool Herc threw. That was supposed to be the first hip hop party, so to speak. And he started focusing on break dancing and other things. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, Nyame might be in trouble. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, he might be in trouble because he's talking about things that really isn't about rap music, right, per se, right? Because like breakdancing didn't evolve from rap music, right? It evolved from dancing to funk and disco, right? That's where when motherfuckers first breakdancing, they wasn't doing it to a rap record, believe it or not, right? They was first breakdancing, it was to funk and disco, right? So I'm listening to this, I'm like, ooh, yeah, he's leaving the door open for B-Note to actually steal this one. I'm like, B-Note can fuck around and steal this. If B-Note know what the hell he's doing, he can totally steal this because Nyame's making a different argument. And even though I disagree with B-Note's position, Nyame would kind of put himself in a box right there when he's doing that. Now, wait, walk with me though, because it gets better, right? So after the premise round, I'm like, yeah, Nyame's in trouble. B-Note's probably slightly ahead. If not, he's probably ahead going into the rebuttal just because Nyame was a little bit off topic. And I think he got on topic at the end of his premise, like towards the end. He finally got on topic, but, ooh, he gave up a lot. So I'm like, yeah, he might be losing this right now going into the rebuttal. So he went into the rebuttal, and this is where B-Note fucked up. B-Note took the goddamn bait, goddammit. B-Note fucked around, and he took the goddamn bait. I was like, yeah, B-Note, you done fucked up now. You done fucked around and took the bait. Because right in the rebuttal, B-Note actually started entertaining the hip-hop conversation, right? Like, he started engaging in the hip-hop conversation, right? Like, he started actually, like, trying to prove that white people started hip-hop and everything else, right? Like, he lost track of what the actual topic was about, right? Like, he could have completely put Nyame in a box in that rebuttal round. He could have put him in a casket right there, right? Like, it was all set up for him. It was laid out beautiful. Like Nyame, Nyame left a lot of shit on the table for you to beat up on, and he just started getting into this hip hop conversation, and he forgot that this is about rap music, and he started entertaining, engaging in what Nyame like. Nah, you wasn't even supposed to engage in that. You supposed to start cooking him for not being on topic. You supposed to stick to your game plan and keep pushing whatever narrative you had. You supposed to stick to your game plan, stick to your guns. You went off topic. Well, not off. Actually, no, my bad. Yeah, you went off topic. You was on topic, and then you went off topic with him. So now y'all having a conversation about not the actual topic, which was bad for you because you was winning because he was off topic. But now you left the door open, and you know what I mean, this, that, and third. So you know what I mean. Now it's everything's fair game now because you engaging in this stuff, right? And then the rapid fire. Yeah, the rapid fire wasn't good either, B-No. He caught you in a bunch of contradictions. I thought it was interesting because your angle was about the minstrel shows and how the minstrel shows is the origins of rap music. You got to display that one to me later when you come up here. But you was making this argument, and then Nyame took it somewhere that I was wondering if he was going to go, when he did go there. He was like, well, you do understand, right, that when white people, and these minstrel shows of white people, performing in blackface, you do realize these are white people trying to mimic black people, right? Like, so this is white people trying to mimic black people. How did white people create it? Because if white people created it, why are they using it when mimicking black people? If they're the ones that created it, right? That's all. Like, he presented, and Nyame kind of was boxing him in the corner with that. And it's like, it really ain't no way to get around that, because, if you're impersonating something, that means it existed before you was impersonating it. Else it wouldn't be called an impersonation, right? So that was all. He kind of had him in the box with that one. And I thought Vino kind of died right there at that moment, because he couldn't really get around that. It was. Let me say, it was an entertaining debate. Let me say, this is Vino's last debate of the season. Let me say this to Vino: you ain't have near debate up on here, Vino, that wasn't entertaining as fuck. You might not have got no dubs, Vino, but you, hands down, has had some of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining debates of the season. I gotta say that. Like, them shit's like, your debates are not boring to watch. Let's just say that. But that's for sure. That's for sure. You know what I mean? So I got to put that out there. You know what I mean? You might not have got dubbed, but your shit is highly entertaining. You be having me chuckling back here. You don't know, because I be backstage. I be chuckling my fucking ass off. That shit be hilarious. So yeah. So shout out to B-Note. I want to say that. Shout out to Nyame for pulling off the win, even though he was off topic for like half the debate. He still was able to bust up the win. So shout out to him. But yeah, that being said, I was about to drop the link. Before I drop the link, let me put this out here. Family, we are at the end of the season, right? This is the last month of the season. We are now in playoff mode. And when I say that, I mean the people behind the scenes that are organizing and getting things together, judging. We are in playoff mode right now. And when I say that, I mean same thing like it was when the tournament happened. I'm letting everybody know, same shit. We are at the end of the season now. That rescheduling shit, dead. We have no more dates. We have a hard date that we're going to end the regular season on. That is May 31st. All these dates are taken up. There is no more rescheduling. So if you miss a debate, that's an L. That's an L. Let me say this again for the people in the back that missed this. For the remainder of the season, the rescheduling, it is no more rescheduling. There is no more dates to be rescheduled. They used up. So this is what's going on. And this is what's about to happen. Right? We got Rio on Friday. Rio had got a cancellation from somebody. Rio got that win. Rio has that win. We had a situation happen last week, and Tuesday's debate ain't going to be happening. So now Brother Rob has a win. Right? You miss a debate now, that is a loss. And the other person will have a win. That's just what it is. And that's because we have to make sure that we keep these dates so we can end this by the 31st. That's it. The 30 hard date. Y'all ain't gonna ruin our summer because everybody want to just start trying to push the dates back and push it. We already pushed it back to the 31st. It was supposed to end on the 17th. We extended it 2 extra weeks, and people are still trying to reschedule. No more reschedules. No more reschedules. That's dead. So if you reschedule now, that's a loss. I'm just letting y'all know. That's for anybody. Anybody is a loss. All right. So that just and then we gotta keep it pushing. All right. So you just gotta hold that L. No cry about it or nothing. It's the end of the season. That's just what it is. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put this link out here, and y'all go ahead and come up here. Y'all can argue about what y'all felt about this debate, whatever the case may be. And yeah, and there we go. Let's pin that. There we go. We good. All right. And there you go, family. And there you go. All right. Hopefully no one will misconstrue. I hope ain't nothing to misconstrue. Ain't nothing to misconstrue. Everybody, if everybody make their dates, it's no problem. It's nothing to misconstrue. Everybody got their dates. Everybody know what time it is. I got to get people to 5 debates. I can't keep shuffling. I can't keep shuffling dates, shuffling and trying to get people last minute to get this debate, get that debate, and I can't keep doing this. The 31st is the last day. This is the last month of the regular season. Any debates going on in June is the playoffs. That's the only debates I'm doing in June. The playoffs. I'm done with the regular season on the 31st. I'm done with it. Now, the regular season. I'm done with the regular season on the 31st. We got V-Note up here. What's going on, V-Note? How you?
What it do, OG? What it do, man?
I can't call it. What's the word?
Man, y'all missed the game, man. Come on, man.
What
I was
happened?
spot on, man. I was spot on in the rebuttal, man, and the rapid fire, man. You say I lost it there?
I thought, I thought you fucked up because you had him. He was talking about hip hop, and that wasn't the topic, and you were supposed to capitalize on that. He didn't come prepared to argue about the rap industry. He came prepared to talk about hip hop, and you started engaging in a hip hop conversation with him instead of keeping it on the industry. That's what I thought you slipped. I thought that was a major slip up right there. And then I thought he had you pinned to the corner with the whole minstrel show thing.
No, man. Y'all missing the game, man. Y'all looking at the racial part of it or something, man. I'm talking about the performance and the rhyming. The performance and the rhyming foundation goes back to the minstrel. And
Well, who was the minstrels imitating?
no, they wasn't him. They was mocking. That's why they was mocking. They was making fun of
Well,
people.
who was
So
they?
with them making fun of the people, that's not them really him. That the people really wasn't doing that. And the white
Well,
boys wrote all the songs.
I'll accept mocking. Let's say who was they mocking? And like if I mock a Mexican, right, and I start talking all kinds of funny broken Spanish and shit, you know what I mean? You know, talking all this. Hey, I said we're going home. Anything else that I'm doing that because they really talk like that, right? Like they really talk like that. I might be mocking them, but it's some truth behind what I'm mocking, right? Like they really kind of act like that. So like I'm trying to imitate them. I might be doing it in a disrespectful way to them. They might deem it disrespectful, but I'm still trying to imitate them.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
And the style they doing it is the style that they brought over here. The style that they been doing, going back to the what they call with the Trabotas. Or the people that formed the minstrels back in the 1200s in France. The same rhyme
Wait,
pattern,
you
that
say the
same
1200s
stanza, the bars, the poetry type
Wait,
person.
when I
The
said 1200 in France, could you mention that in debate?
right,
Elaborate on that a little bit more. What do you mean by that?
So that's where its foundation in Western Europe is in South France, they where they got the poet, where they got the poet type, like the poetic type dude spitting the bars in the stanzas in the bar format, the 3 line bar, I mean the 4 line bars, the same bars that we got set up right now within our raps. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to say,
So you just talking about like format in music, like like certain
yeah,
bars and
yeah,
anything.
this whole entertainment, this whole
See,
performance, dressing up like a
see,
dandy, like a pimp. That's why I said the
I
pimp
see
come
what you're
through the
trying to.
underground.
I see what you're trying to say as far as like like you as far as like counting bars and how songs are
Yeah, that's
formatted and
not no
everything.
black culture. That's not
Having a
black
chorus
culture.
having a
That is
chorus with this
minstrel
that and the third.
showbiz.
But understand that's them just formatting the proper way to make a song,
But
right?
this is their
But that's
culture.
not. But there's different genres of music when you make a song, right?
But
Like,
it
and
still
when you
fall up under
specific
that.
to rap music, you gotta talk about the beginning of that genre, not
No,
everything
that's
into
just
it.
a rebrand and a repackage of what was
But
already.
look,
That's the
but look though,
underground dude.
so
Peace
this is
out.
what
What's
I
going
say
on?
though. I actually think you won that debate hands down. I just think when it comes to these type of topics, you fighting an uphill battle because you arguing against what people already adamantly believe. But in
Right.
terms of sources and whatnot, I don't. There's no argument. He said the shit started at a party. He told a fucking story, a story that people already believe, a story that people have heard a million times. What you said was the first time it was heard. So people ain't viewing it as neither one of y'all proved anything about the origins. The same way you called out the party, he called out the 1200s. That's technically a wash. I don't believe that he overcame the affirmative. I don't believe that.
Peace. I'm back, man.
So what you mean as far as the origins? Because I went back as far as in the Western European. Now the origins go back to India, or
Yeah,
go back to go
but
back
you
to like
can't.
some Muslim type stuff.
But you can't show that. I mean, you didn't show that that was rap. No different than he didn't show that it started at a party.
I showed it through his rap, through the stanza, through what they called the bars, through the poetry of the lyrical setting up of the 4 line bars and matching the last words, rhyming the last word.
Now, I actually thought that was a good argument, but then that's where I got to agree with Psycho. You moved away from that. That's what you should have been pushing in your Q&A. That's so if we deal with that, because I don't know what was the scores, what was the round scores? Because
Read it
It
right
I don't
don't
know
now.
where
even
you
matter.
lost that.
I forgot to read
It
it.
don't even matter.
Well, I don't got the round scores. That's got total
No,
scores. I got to wait.
it matters because
I got to wait
because
to
you could
the.
have been ahead half of the debate and then
Yeah,
dropped off at that moment.
I don't have the scores by rounds. I just got the total score. I
Okay,
gotta get I gotta get it by rounds tomorrow. Uh, give me
what
one
you got for the
second.
final?
Let's see. The two judges were Brendan and Mo, by the way. Brendan had and Nyame 42-38, and Mo had and Nyame 39-38. How's it
Yeah,
closer?
bro,
Yeah, Nyame by
bro,
one
you're not.
point.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, you didn't get washed or no shit, but that's close as hell. So that's what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying. I think, but that that third judge, that chat vote, it's an uphill battle. You almost have to really, really prove that point because they again, he can pretty much ride on the history. You know what I'm saying? Like the history that people already know. I just don't think either one of y'all can prove the true origins. So your argument, I think, the way you use the video clip in the debate with me, I think you should have pulled up some of that you was talking about with the rapping in the 1930s and shit. I think you should have showed some of that. You know what I'm saying? That might have cost you a couple points, not because when you say it and he just says no, yeah, fam, okay, well, here it is. What do you mean no? You know what I'm saying?
Well, man,
Because
I kind of had something like that set up. If it had, if he, because shit, I didn't know if we was gonna do the 10 or the 15, so I had that set up for the 15. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I thought so. I thought that was more of a 15-minute. Because even for him, I thought he was late getting into, the crux of his premise. I thought he was late, even though it tied together toward the end. I still think he was late getting into it.
Yeah, so what I was gonna do, I was gonna compare the Jim Crow and the rap and the Sugar Hill Rappers Delight. I was gonna compare the Memphis Jug band
Nah,
with
it's some argumentation you missed in there though, bro. When he started talking about nursery rhymes, bro, you got niggas talking about oink oink pig pig and you know what I'm saying? The goddamn simple ass nursery rhyme mumble rap. It's plenty of ways you could have contested that argument because I thought he was going down the wrong path with that, saying the minstrel shows and the negative shit that came out of that. Yeah, fam, look at all the negative shit that's coming out of rap, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think you left it open
okay.
right there for him to run away with it, where in reality, he's arguing these minstrels are negative and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, well, is FBG Duck being shot in front of, the Magma? Was that positive? You know what I mean? Like, again, there's a lot of negative shit you could have brought out with rap today since he's arguing that was negative with the minstrels.
Damn, you right like a motherfucker. Damn.
Bro, man, I hate Flavor Flav. He is a minstrel. He is a literal minstrel. I don't know how that literal minstrel did not get mentioned. He's a literal minstrel.
Especially when he started doing that reality stuff, he was really showing his teeth. But before then, he was, like Chuck D, that's Chuck D homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And Professor Griff didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? He was battling against it. You know what I'm saying? Against it. And then, when they got their second record deal, the record company was battling it. They didn't want Professor Griff to be around, so he had another argument. He could have brought that up as well. But I heard the argument. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? By the way, I heard the argument, and I feel as though Black people created rap, the style of rap. Now, as far as how you was talking about measurements and stuff like that, the different counts and stuff like that, that is, most of the measurements are European, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But the way that we started to use the measurements and how we use the measurements, that's a thing that's uniquely to us. I give you an example. A person like Queen Latifah, how you were just talking about the 4-bar thing, you know what I'm saying, rapping every end of the bar rhyme and stuff like that. You take a person like Queen Latifah and you can go listen back to some of her old songs. Her 4th bar may rhyme with the 1st bar, and the 2 bars in the middle may rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you a twist, and people like, oh damn, she freaked that. So you didn't get that white
See,
people
like,
didn't
but they got those type of setups already though. This just different definitions. Just like I came with and when I was talking about what's the heroic one, but they got other type of stanzas that have where the third one is rhyming, where the third line is rhyming, the 4th line is rhyming back, or it's kind of going back and forth. This is their
So the
English
way
and their poetry.
so the way that we formatted the way that we formatted is in our way of formatting songs and stuff. Like, even if you go all the way
And we
back
just
to
remixing it. We just remixing the sound that's already here. Just like I
not
say,
not
they was
not really
imitating James
not
Brown.
not who
He
was
had it
imitating
framed
James
right,
Brown.
but I think at some point you got away from that because again, that argument is legitimate. That the bar setups and how it's given. I mean, I think that's a legitimate argument, but you did get away from that point because even if Charm right now is 6, I didn't know there's a European element to that. You got away from that.
But that's just like the way to format a song. But that's not like a genre. Once you say rap music, you're talking about a specific genre of music.
Right.
You're not talking about like the how did the proper way to format a song get started, right?
But
Like,
that's just the rebrand and the repackage of popular culture of music.
No.
And just to be clear, I mean, it's of course his debate and whatnot, but if we're arguing rap, we're not necessarily arguing the music. That was his choice to
well, it
put.
said rap music. The title was rap music.
Oh, I thought it was rap.
Yeah, it was rap music.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
also with
yeah.
that, like when you look at stuff like the Chain Gang, if you what have you, you know what I'm saying, or even the when it came to picking cotton and stuff like that, those songs, the field songs and stuff like that, those songs were, you know, like we took that vibe, you know what I'm saying, and brought it to the stage. Now, you did have an argument if you would have said theater, you know, theater is a white European element as well, you know what I'm saying, as far as having that stage piece. But he also had an argument too. Anybody on here in this black space or in the African American space can say that well, you know, ancient Africans stood around a campfire and they entertained each other too. But to say that you bringing it to a theater where you about to get paid from it, where it becomes where it's monetized, making money off of it, that's a European thing, you know. So it was a lot of ways you could have went towards that argument, you know what I'm saying. But as far as like the style of music itself, if you will, you thinking about groove, you know, that the rhythms that we use, the sonic that we use, as far as the lower end of the scale, you know, as far like we
Yeah, salute everybody.
So that type of school was already around. They was just doing it behind guitars and drums.
I'm not
And
talking
now
about
they
guitar
doing it
and drum.
behind
You should have
as far as techno beats and
understand what I'm saying.
electrical equipment. We
Understand what I'm
just can't
saying.
say, oh yeah, now they rapping when they was
But that's the
imitating
music.
people that was doing
That's
it
the
behind
music.
drums
You know,
and
that's the music
guitars.
portion, though. That's the
Understand what I'm
music portion
saying.
of it, because that's why I got to kind of change my vote on that, because that's the music part of it. The music part of it, I do think he drove that home, which kind of explains the bringing in the DJ and kind of teaching it from the origins with the DJ and whatnot. So now I got to actually change my vote on that, because
and real quick, Taz, what up with it, Vino, Sean,
I
everybody? Salute.
want to finish my thought right quick about.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, I thought you were done, bro. We don't have to be going, bro. You know,
he cut it.
you got that drawl on it, brother. Just you know,
all right,
put that motherfucker at 1.5.
y'all can well, Bobby, I know Bobby a producer, so he understand what I'm saying when I say the fifth string, you know, like even when you go to if you ever been to a studio, Vino, the fifth string is the lower tier, the lower note, you know what I'm saying? And when you look at from mixing from the when vinyls and stuff, when they was they don't thick 78, a lot of those engineers couldn't understand how to pull that fifth string out, which is that lower note, that vibration that from even back then that we use from the upright bass all the way to the 808. They don't understand how that makes us groove, you know, and why it makes us groove, and why we technically like to go to that note.
But we can just groove off this hitting our body and making beats without. We don't even need no instruments. We can groove off just doing that.
That's true, Vino.
Yeah, but
now, real quick,
I still have the bass. Go ahead.
Real quick, yeah, because I want to go touch on what he was talking about, the European thing. Like, you're right, Vino, but 2 parts where you could have found yourself even checkmated with that argument is if somebody want to go into the research, they could literally show you how where all that medieval, you know, kind of minstrel and all of that culture through the Renaissance was brought by the Moors and black people. You know what I'm saying? So even to what Sean was trying to get into with the theater, and you know what I'm saying, like them
And I
playing.
was trying to stay away from that angle because
Right. I know, because I could tell you was tap dancing around it, but I'm like, this nigga really. I'm like, Vino be talking too much about the Moors, so it's like you really know you dying there at the same time, because anytime you saying well the Europeans, it's like, well, who gave it to the Europeans? You did what I'm saying. Like they didn't. They was in the dark ages living in mud huts, Vino. You know that shit, and at some point in time, some niggas came and brought them even that culture. You know what I mean? So that's even a black culture. You know what I mean? All the instruments that they use over there to create that medieval minstrel type of music, derived from Africa, from the piano
right,
to all the wood instruments,
right.
all the string instruments on down. So you can't. It's hard to escape it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, you right.
and when you talk about the beats and stuff, so the Africans use this thing right now in today's time. We use the 808, but the Africans pull that the fifth note from his drum called the djembe drum.
Djembe
You ever
drum,
heard
yeah.
it? Yeah. So yeah, Bobby know about the djembe. Like if you don't have a 808, you technically would take a djembe, add a bass guitar to it, and truncate it down, or cut it down. Now you created your own 808 and tune it. You can tune it up. But that's technically what it is, a djembe drum, and that's an African drum. And so that sonically, we when you talk about rap music, you know what I'm saying, all the way back to the 70s or whatever, we rolled off that 8. We rolled off that
Right.
808. We rolled off that lower note, and then when you go before 70s and stuff like that, when you go to the times of Motown in the 60s and before that with Stax Records in the 40s and 50s and all that old stuff, you know what I'm saying? It always was that low note. That low note, was a thing, was our thing. Even when you talk about a doo-wop group, our basis, you know what I'm saying, was like the foundation of our harmonies, to be able to get to that space.
Now,
Now, see, Vino,
another point I'm gonna give you real quick, too, Vino, where you could have died at when you was going into like the battle rap, and how they was, coming up with that, when they was doing that again in the medieval times. That too comes from Africa with the griot culture. You know what I'm saying? Like that's to be the person in the African village, to what I'm saying, be the one that's basically go spread the news, you know what I'm saying, be the keeper of the information, pass down the oral tradition. You had to battle with another motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Y'all basically went back and forth in like a little sing-songy rhyme form to see who information was better. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first battle raps, So like, you
See,
know what I
Vino,
mean?
I ain't agree with the 4-bar stanza thing being European, right? Because if you go back to some form of music predating that European music, and it is in a 4-bar stanza, which I'm sure you could find, that kind of eliminates that argument. But I'm saying, even if you go forward, like how far you gonna go with that? Like reggaeton is in 4-bar patterns, like reggae, Afro beats is all in. So are you gonna give white folk credit for just anything with a 4-bar pattern? You know what I'm saying? And I think that was kind of where I was like, "I
Hey,
that's
wait,
the
hey, hold
part
on,
that
real
I'm
Well,
quick,
like."
V. Let me say this: the
Willie, the
4-bar
metronome
stanza
was.
is literally. Hold on, yeah,
Go ahead.
because DJ Charm know exactly what I'm feeling. It's literally like it's innately inside of humans. You know what I'm saying? The 4-bar stanza. That's kind of where I think Charm was going, like with the metronome and all of that, because the metronome is kind of based off the rhythm of your heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
To a certain aspect, right? So it's like that
And that
4-bar
was created
stanza,
by German.
nobody created that.
Right. You
That
can't.
exists like math exists. You see
And
what I'm
whoever
saying?
Right.
Like
created it, you can't. Whoever
Willie,
created
the
it, you
Germans
can't
created the
give
metronome.
credit to
they
European
might have
music
created the
for
metronome,
that.
but I'm saying the metronome is
Yeah,
created off of the heartbeat.
off heartbeat, right? So
Right.
so they be able to So you
Keep
know
that
how
rhythm.
you put
Right,
your
right.
and you put your
But when
two
you go
fingers
back
on
and
your
listen to those
put your
people
two
from
fingers
those
on your
third world countries, when they doing their music thing, they tones ain't sounding
No,
4 bars
they
like
hold on.
that. They
But
doing they chants and they doing their little thing, but
Hold on,
yeah,
it's
wait.
not
Let me,
Afrobeats
it's
is
not
wait.
definitely
It
structured
might
and
be.
it's not
Afrobeats is
structured.
definitely in 4 bar
No,
It's
pattern,
not
right?
wait.
Reggae
structured.
music is
No,
definitely
no,
in
wait. He
four
right.
bar
No, he right,
pattern.
It's
Willie.
not
It might
Reggae
structured
not be
like
in a
poem
that
four.
though.
Hold on,
is
Willie.
definitely in four
He's
bar
right. It
pattern.
might not be in a four bar structure, but what I'm
structure,
saying
right?
is the 4 bar structure is not something that somebody created, even though that might be fundamental to hip hop. It's like all structures of musical creation are like forms of math. So if somebody else in another country want to go off a 1, 2, 3 structure, you feel me, Black Charm? That's just what they,
Right.
you
It's
know what I'm
more
saying?
of a
That's just what they
metric
And
than
then
develop.
white
and
folks
then
No,
and
it
own.
ain't.
then watch
It's
this,
just what you
Bobby.
develop naturally. It ain't got nothing to do with something somebody create. It just go, it go off of speech patterns, how people talk, and all of that. Then that form into your
It's
music.
more of a
And
metric than
then
white people owning
and
it.
then
Let's
But what
watch
I'm
this though.
saying is
Watch
that
this.
white people was
Originally,
coming.
real quick, because
originally,
back in the day, like I
mhm.
just saw the Michael Jackson movie the other day. I went and listened to some of the old stuff, just listening and like the Jackson 5 had songs with like 8 bars. That's it. That's a whole verse. 8 bars. Go
Facts.
listen to Never Say Goodbye, Girl. It's eight
Right,
bars in each verse, and in the hook. And it was only
right.
it's three verses, but the 3 verses only 24 bars total.
But
Yeah,
that's not
that's the
if
Motown. But
is
watch
that
this
a
though,
black culture setup though? That's not a
that's
black culture.
Motown.
That
That's
wasn't
Motown.
It's
if
just
that
a
how we
musical
came. I'm
metric.
saying we
White
didn't.
people don't own it.
If y'all
That's the
saying we
problem.
came over the slave boats with that same structure, that ain't the nah.
Bro,
That ain't
So
hold
what
on.
that
so
Listen
is.
but
to me,
no,
Vino.
this is what I'm saying as far as
That's
rap
like
music.
saying who came up with the heartbeat, trying to figure out who came up with because
Yeah,
Nah,
listen,
because
hold
every
on, listen
culture
to me,
sometime
don't sound the same.
Vino,
Nah,
listen
we
to me,
can't say that because every
Vino.
culture don't sound the same. The
This
music is
because
different.
I'm trying to give you the key because I'm trying to get you to understand musical beyond just musical theory, how you can just take the regular heartbeat and manipulate it in a whole bunch of different ways. You see what I'm
right
saying? So it's
with
like
the
doo
in
doo
between
doo doo
beats and
doo
all
doo.
that.
Right, wait, right. Thank you. Charm know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm saying. It's like, bro,
But
I'm trying
this
to explain.
style
It's
come
like I'm
from
trying to explain calculus to this nigga Charm, and it's like,
this
bro, you don't
style
even
come
understand
from
fractions, right?
Scottish and English rails.
No, it don't, bro. I'm
But
trying to
see,
It
but watch
comes
this,
this,
Vino. Before you
I go ahead.
Bino said he made music. He
before we
should understand what we talking about.
yeah
I do. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand how
He
y'all
made
don't
whack. He made
understand.
whack
hold on,
music
Vino, let
Because
though,
me
I'm
say
like,
this.
Psycho.
hold
So
on.
if you ain't
What was
good
Yeah,
at
they
music,
doing
you
this
just
setup in
making music.
Africa? What was they doing this setup
no,
where black people was at? The only history where we see this
so
setup is going back
And
to
then
Western
plus,
Europe.
Vino come from the
watch this
Nah,
generation
though.
that's
where they
not
just
true. You
made the
can see
music. They
four
ain't
bar
really
That
setups
was
into
a
the
before
music.
that.
time.
They don't understand the
That was
music.
a that was a time in the '80s. That was a time in the '80s when it wasn't. Some of the verses were 4 bars. Some of the verses were 9 bars or maybe 11 bars, and then they would put some type of break beat right in between the verse
Like
and
a
the
little
hook to
bridge.
bring them back to the rhythm of the hook or the rhythm of the chorus. And it wasn't until the '90s till it just started being hook verse hook. You know what I'm saying? But before then, we had that bridge. Around in the
But
'90s
they
when they
had
started
Yeah,
that
but
developing
in
the
the
that.
thing is
Hokum
though,
Blues
even the
and the
bridge was
Risky
in a four
Blues.
bar pattern,
Okay,
right?
They had
So
that
hold
in
on. Here
the
we
you can
Hokum
go
hold on.
Blues,
back.
in the
You
Riskum
can
Blues,
hold
in
on.
the Talking Blues,
You
in the
can go
Talking
back to
Records.
African songs before these European times, right? Where you find
All raps
that
ain't based
same
on
four
4 bar
bar.
pattern. That's why,
Right.
like, but
That's what I'm
Wall Street.
saying
This
too, bro.
this is another thing that I'm trying to get him to understand. Like, just because the first rap might have began on a 4 bar pattern, you did what I'm saying. Once you start to develop that culture and understand what you could do with music, now it's everybody. Like Biggie was rapping in between the bars. It was sometimes he was on a 4, sometimes he was on a 3.
That's
Sometimes
what
he
I
was
was.
on the one
Yeah.
to the one. You feel me, Charm? It's
Right.
all
Right.
like
Right. Right.
with rap, nigga. You can do a 4 bar into a 3 bar structure. Break
And
that
we go
down.
back to the
It don't have
minstrel.
to like. Okay, let me ask you right now, Vino. What's the today? What's the general bar total for average rap verse today?
with 16
16
bars.
in the hook.
False,
12.
Yeah,
false, false,
16.
false, false,
There's 12.
false.
There's 12. It's
12
changed.
today.
Okay,
Thank
then
you.
went
It
down to
changed.
12.
Thank-
It
This
then
why
went
I
down to
deal with.
12.
This why I like that Charm is up here because this another nigga that's into the music for real. It's 12 bars today. Most songs today is 12 bar to the hook, another 12 bar, then we off the song. Now a lot of songs is 12 bar to the hook, another 4 bars to the hook and out the song. So a nigga
Yeah,
might
but
give you
Bobby,
But
16.
this
but
is
Bobby,
all the
still
Western
talking
European
about
setup.
four.
Right.
This is the
Four is the
Western
base.
European
Listen,
setup.
hold on,
Son.
wait.
You're right.
Listen to
You're
what I'm
right,
Four
saying.
is the base.
Listen to what. Hold
You
on.
can
Wait. You
even
keep
see it
saying
in the
four.
church
Hold on.
music.
You keep saying 4 is the base, but you missing what I'm saying. Wall Street. When you take 12, you can divide that by 3. Yes, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6.
Mhm.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? That's
Yeah,
what
you can
music.
chop. You can
That's
chop
what
it
I'm
all the way
trying to
up.
get
Right.
you to understand. It don't
Right.
have to be just 4. You
So
can
I
you can
got
take
you.
that 12 bars and divide it how you want to.
Right.
Right,
You'll
but
have
here's the
Y'all
one
thing,
just
though.
bar.
keep
You'll
saying
have
4.
one
It's
bar.
not set at
I
4,
got
bro.
you, but here's the
Right.
thing.
You
Though.
might have
Like
one
nigga,
bar in
hold on,
there.
wait.
Hold on,
Wall
two
Street, you're not
things.
listening.
One,
Wall Street, do the Migos rap on a 4 or the 3?
on a 4.
No, they rap on
No,
the
they
3
don't.
most of their songs.
They sure do. They sure do. And you can.
This
And they
another
switch.
First
music
of
nigga up
all,
here.
They.
No.
all right, hold
You
on, hold
listen to the
on.
experts right now. Just
Number
like you the
one.
They
expert
switch.
at the stocks, my nigga.
Number
It's
one.
2 experts on music, and the other expert agree with me. The Migos naturally rap on the 3, just like 3-6 Mafia, just like
First of
Twister,
all,
just
so
like
let me ask you this, Bobby.
Kanye West
Let
when
me
he
ask
first
you this,
started out. He
Bobby.
was rapping on the
Let me
3.
ask you this,
Go ahead,
Bobby.
man. You don't know what
The
you don't even know,
bars,
man.
the bar count is determined by the beat.
No, it's
No.
not. No, it's not. It's
So
determined by how you place your verse
Hold
within the
on.
beat.
right.
No.
So Wall Street. Have you ever heard of
Yes,
a waltz?
nigga.
Wall
Yes.
Street. Have you ever heard of a waltz
Wait.
rhythm?
Wait.
Wall
Wait.
Street. Have you ever heard of a waltz
Wait.
rhythm?
Don't ask me
Have
nothing
you ever
yet. Let
heard
me
of a
finish
waltz
my
rhythm?
point.
You don't know
Don't
what you
ask
even
me nothing
talking
yet. Let me
about right
finish
now,
my
bro.
point.
He don't know nothing about swing,
You
rhythm,
can't
Right.
give
breaking the
me.
bar down within the bar, leaving another
Right.
bar at the end of your verse and adding it into the next verse. He don't
Yeah, because y'all was
understand what
talking
that.
about verses. So slow down,
That's what
Right.
the
right?
That's
bar.
why.
Let's
The
And that's what we
bars is
talking
the
hold
about is the
verses. The
on.
waltz.
bars have nothing to do with how
God
the song is
damn,
laid
bro.
out.
Can I
And
get
that's
one
why we
point
was
in?
talking about the
1 point.
waltz beat.
Can I
When
get
you talk
1
about,
point in? One.
yeah, let me
1
say
point.
this. Let me say
1
this
point.
right quick.
Before you say that, because you said a lot, but you're wrong. Right?
No, I'm not.
How the
Bar
No,
nigga
I'm
gonna
not.
count.
I'm
tell me
talking
I'm
about
wrong?
the
Bar
waltz
count.
beat. No,
Bar
bar
count
they count
is
their bars by the
determined by
waltz
the
beat.
beat.
No, they count their bars by the waltz time. You
Bar
ever heard?
count is
If
determined by
you
the
need to
beat.
look up,
I'm counting my
waltz
bars by
time.
how I'm rapping. The beat don't. The beat is just like a general pattern on where I could be, but
That's what I'm trying to tell him
hold
to
on,
look at the
how I
waltz pattern.
format my verse within that beat. No matter how the beat going, I could rap on the foot. Like if I choose
All
to
right.
rap,
Now
hold
y'all
on,
been
wait.
talking,
If I
right? So I get
hold
it.
on, wait a minute. Listen to me.
Everybody could
Listen
be
to me,
Silk the
Willie.
Shocker,
If I
right?
choose,
But
hold
I
on,
ain't
no, it
talking
ain't
about all
about
you
Silk
Silk
the
the
Shocker.
Shocker niggas, right?
This how a nigga
Hold
don't know
on, let's
rap.
just
No,
deal
you
with
don't know
simple
rap, bro.
music, right?
Hold on.
I'm not
You
dealing
don't.
with
I'm
all you
not talking
Silk the
simple
Shocker
music.
niggas, right?
This a nigga
Old
that don't know. You
McDonald
keep
had
talking
a
about.
farm, 1. E-I-E-I-O, 2.
I can't
And on
stand
his
when
farm,
niggas
he
just don't
had
say
some
that. I
birds,
don't know.
3.
You
That's
literally
how
just.
bars
You
are
literally.
broken down.
No,
They're
it's not.
broken down by the beat pattern.
You
No, it's
You
wrong,
not, bro.
bro.
niggas acting
You're
like
wrong. You're wrong.
specialists.
You're super wrong. And this the fucked up part. Like when a
I
nigga
just put the
has no
definition in the
musical.
side
Like
check.
you, Willie, I can hear you have not a musical bone in your body, but you
You-
sitting here trying to tell me a nigga who done did music for decades, you don't even know what rapping on the 3 is, and you trying to
Yeah,
tell
I
me
just, I
something
just put the
about bars,
definition in the side
bar
for him,
breakdown and
Bob.
structure, nigga?
I just
Is
put
you
the
You know what I'm
crazy
definition
saying?
in
right
the
Y'all
now?
side
making up
check
some
for him.
shit that don't
My
apply.
nigga, if a beat right
I'm
now
saying
go,
when he
hold
not
on, and I'm
Wait.
telling no wait, I'm telling you right now, if a beat go boom boom pat
So
boom boom, hold on, when Biggie go BIGPOPPA, no
1.
info for the he rapping on the 2.
Right.
No.
He rapping on a 2
B-I-G.
count.
Wait.
This how
It's a
this
count.
nigga don't even know how
It's
to count the bars.
it's a
He don't know
count.
how he count the.
Slow
It don't
down, slow
matter what
down,
the
slow
beat
down, slow
doing.
down,
That's
slow
what
down,
I'm
slow
trying to
down,
get
slow
you to
down.
understand.
Hold on.
Right.
Let just give me a second. It's a 4 count thing.
No, it's
No, it's
not, bro.
not.
1,
The beat he
2.
rapping on the
Hold
2.
on. It's
No, it's
1,
not.
2, 3, 4.
No.
B-I-G-P-O-P-P-A 1.
2.
No info
That's
for the
2.
DEA
Yeah.
2.
2.
Oh,
That's
No,
right.
that's
Back at
that's
2.
two
federal
again.
agents
That's
mad because
two
I'm
again.
flagrant.
You back
That's
at
two
3,
2.
again,
tap
nigga.
my cell and the phone in the basement.
And that's
Wait,
two
wait,
again.
wait, wait,
You
That's
wait.
keep
two
on
again. You
counting
just
2.
did
You keep on counting
two,
2
and you
measures.
don't even know what you're doing right now.
Yeah, you keep on counting 2 measures. That's all, brother.
You count
Now,
thank you. You
Y'all
keep
niggas
counting two
are, y'all
measures.
sound crazy.
No,
no,
you
That is
sound
not
crazy
no
because you
2
literally
measures.
don't know what we're saying right now. We're talking technical, and you talking about what you believe.
I'm talking technical as well.
No, you don't, because you don't
No,
even
you're
know
not.
what a 2-bar measure is, my nigga. How the fuck you talking technical and we sit here telling you it's 2-bar
That
measure and you saying no,
Biggie
it's
verse,
4. I'm
that
not, hey
Biggie,
Willie, I ain't finna argue with no
that
more. You
Biggie
right.
verse
You
that
right,
you
bro.
gave is not a
You right, bro.
2-bar measure.
Yes, it is, bro. Once you come in and
So
say
listen to this rhythm.
Let's count it out. So count
PA.
out the 2 bars.
No, listen to this rhythm right quick, Willie. Bum 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 bum. What rhythm am I doing?
I don't know what you're talking about, but look, let's
I
get
know
back to
you
Biggie,
don't know
right?
what I'm talking about.
Let's
That's a
get back
waltz
to
rhythm, and
Biggie.
that's what
Let's all count it out
Migos rap
together.
at.
That Biggie verse is 16 bars, right? The
You don't know
bars
what
can
you're
be
talking
counted
about,
one
man.
by one. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. BIGPOPPA. No
Look at your
info for
snapping
the
off beat.
DEA. Federal
Your,
agents mad
you're
because I'm
snapping off beat.
flagrant. Tap my cell and the phone in the basement. That's
You're
4
snapping
bars.
off beat.
I don't know
You
what this
snapping
two and a
off
half
beat.
bars shit you niggas is talking
You
about.
snapping
That's
off
4
beat. That's
bars.
for one. You snapping off beat. That's for one. Anybody can hear your snap in the
Now
chat.
we
No,
gonna be
he can
goofy.
hear your snapping.
Whether I
Your
was off
snapping
beat
is
or
off
not, the
beat.
point is made.
No, your
The point is
point is
made.
wrong. No, you made your point, yeah, but it was wrong. The thing when I was just showing you the waltz rhythm.
So how
If
many
you
beats did
look up,
Biggie rhyme on that verse?
he
How
rapped
many
2
bars?
measures at a time. He
How many
rapped 2 measures
bars
at a
did he
time.
rhyme on that verse? Bars.
Maybe 32, maybe 32
It
measures
wasn't no
in a
fuck, yo.
16, in a
You nigga,
16,
it was
in a
16.
16 front.
You
You
niggas
don't
retarded.
understand. You don't understand 1/8 through 1/16. You don't understand it.
Jesus Christ.
You don't understand 1/8 through 1/16.
No, you niggas is trying to be
You don't
Beethoven and
understand 1/8 through
complicating some shit
1/16.
that's very
You
simple,
don't.
nigga. It's
No,
very
you don't
simple.
understand 1/8 through 1/16.
Cause you
You don't
wanna be
understand that.
starting something. One, you got to be starting someone. Gonna be starting
You
something.
wrong.
You got to be starting something. That's 4 bars. It's literally
You
that
don't know
simple.
what you're talking about.
You niggas is trying to reinvent the wheel
You
and it
don't know
ain't
what you're
working.
talking about. You don't know what you're
And
talking
this
about.
is the English and Scottish real.
All right, so
But wait,
the
but the
lyrics say
point I,
wanna
cause
be
I'm the one
started.
that brought up bars, right? And yo, bro, are you ever gonna be finished, bro? Are you ever gonna be finished, bro?
That's on the
You don't
3.
understand.
That's on the
Yeah,
3,
yeah,
bro.
he
You
don't
want to be
understand what
starting
he's
something
talking
that's on the
about.
3, bro. Like,
He
I'm
don't
listening
understand
to
what
you
he's
right now.
talking
You
about.
counting it wrong. You want to be starting something 3. You want to be starting something 3. It's on the 3, bro.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You don't
Yeah, I
understand.
see why you niggas ain't get signed. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you
Cause
crazy,
no,
nigga.
that is 4
Nigga,
bars.
I'm in. I paused
4 bars.
doing some production. Right now, I'm working with an artist from Capital. I paused doing some production just to join this conversation. Just to join this conversation, fool. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in the middle of some production right now.
My man.
And what that
But I'm
mean?
saying
And what
this
that
is
mean?
the Western European
You the one
setup.
trying to take.
Everybody
You
home
the one
doing
trying to take
production
your
right
cheap
now.
shot.
Like
You
that.
try. You
No,
the one
I'm
trying to
saying
take
I
your
had
cheap
to though.
shot, fool.
Because I'm trying to shut you up for 2 seconds, right?
You
Everybody's
can't.
home working on beats right now.
No,
Everybody. So you're not
but I
Beethoven.
got the
You're
contract.
not
I
doing
got the
nothing
contract.
nobody else
I
did.
got the
I've
contract,
made
fool.
beats.
You just got smashed in your
Y'all
tracks. I
niggas
got the
crazy.
contract. I got the budget. I got
Hey,
the
bro, you
money.
need to stop with
Yeah.
that too. Talking about some, I made beats, my nigga. You talking to niggas who literally had record deals, got signed. I still sell my music and make money, nigga. So
Right.
if
And
you
we
just,
make
I'm
it's
not
a business.
listening to no nigga who just said I made beats. If you ain't never had,
wait,
bro,
Bobby,
if
all
you
I'm
ain't never
asking you
had the
is,
talent
right?
to where a nigga
If
could
that
pull you out of
Biggie
everybody
verse
and say
is
you the
not
man, nigga.
16
No, bro,
bars,
I was a
please
no,
show
bro.
me the breakdown for
Right.
32
Send you the
bars
Bro,
text
I
on
saying,
that
can't,
hey,
Biggie
you
I
the
verse.
can't,
man.
bro. Listen, Wall Street,
What's your
Wall
mail
Street
so
is
we can send
literally
you
right now, bro. I
money and
swear to
send you
God, it's, bro, Wall Street. This the disrespect that niggas have with music, bro. It's like my understanding of it would be like me arguing with you about the stock market and saying, well, nigga, just show me what the candles and the shit mean, nigga, and all that. Like, it's like, bro, you want me to take you straight from a novice to calculus, basically. Like, that's why I'm testing you with, hold on, Wall Street. Wall Street, as I'm talking and I'm testing you with little shit like, do the Migos rap on the 3rd or the 4th? As soon as you say the 4th, I know, like, you don't even understand, like, count.
Hold on. So let me ask you this, Bobby. Hold on. So let me ask you this.
Like, you don't get it because that's simple. Hold on, what? DJ Tom, that's simple. Anybody that understands music a little bit should understand that, yeah, the Migos mostly rap on the 3.
Bobby, let me ask you this real quick.
But you don't get it.
Who influenced you in rapping, and who did you imitate when you first started dropping your rhymes? Who was you imitating? Who was you damn near copycatting off of?
Roy Rogers?
No, I didn't copycat off nobody. I didn't copycat off nobody.
It's stupid, man.
I mean, it had to be like some type of style that you heard that you got into. Right, that influenced him, right. So somebody influenced you, somebody had a rapping style that influenced you, and you started kind of rapping like that, and you probably then changed your style up from that style, but who influenced you?
The person that influenced me was DJ Toomp, but way before nigga heard T.I. Like, DJ Toomp was producing like MC Shy D, and he was producing a lot of people. Yeah, like, and this is early 80s, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's a nigga from Bankhead Court. You know what I'm saying?
Toomp made Can't Tell Me Nothing, by the way. By Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I don't know what that sound like. So who came after him that sound like him?
Who sound like Toomp?
That sound like
I can't think of nobody really make Toomp beats.
Yeah, Toomp sound like
not no beats. I'm talking about rapping.
Oh, when you say rapping,
but I can't. Shadi sound totally different, but Toomp's beat.
No. I'm talking about rapping. Who influenced you as far as you dropping your bars, your style?
Tom just made rapping. But when I started rapping, it's because a nigga had a Big Daddy Kane tape, and this nigga who I was probably like 10 years old. And
so that was like one of the first songs that you kind of knew, that you kind of sung, that you was like on repeat in your head. You knew the words of the song and stuff like that.
I didn't even know. I didn't even really understand the music because I didn't like the shit because I was listening to Chris Cross and Aisha. Like, I was in the R&B and shit when I was growing up. Like, if you go back, I swear to God, Trump, you go back and look at how I was dressing when I was a little kid, nigga. I was wearing polka dot shirts with skinny leather ties and shit, nigga. I was really on some R&B, like dress pants and shit. Yeah, bro, I was a child of the 80s and the 90s.
Man, these dumbass niggas in Atlanta.
I was dressing like Kid and Play, nigga, like for real, G.
These dumbass niggas in Atlanta got a who put Atlanta on the map beef between Jermaine Dupri and Crime Up. Jermaine Dupri believed
what?
Chris Cross. Yeah, they believe Jermaine Dupri believed Chris Cross put Atlanta on the map, and while not Crime Up, it's Don P. Don P. believed Atlanta wasn't put on the map till after Outkast. So, you know, that's
Chris Cross did put Atlanta on the map.
I jumped in there argument. I'm like, shit, if y'all gonna say Chris Cross put it, you might as well say Dallas Austin with ABC. Another bad creation.
But this what I'm saying. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, John. This what I'm finna tell you this. Being the age of the demographic that was aimed at, Chris Cross destroyed ABC.
They destroyed them, but they was after ABC and ABC.
But it wasn't far after. And I'm saying ABC had Aisha. That was the hit. But Chris Cross came with, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying because I was young then, so I was like.
But then they went after ABC because of Jermaine Dupri.
Because of Jermaine, they was dissing them on it. I remember when that tape came out and the little homie had the tape. They was on there talking about another bad idea, nigga. They was on there talking a little shit, and they was really, and they kept really saying Atlanta. Like,
but didn't they sound like New Jersey? Didn't they sound like New Jersey? What Naughty by Nature from?
Jersey.
That's from the
We
Jersey.
staunch.
Right, they sound like Jersey. Jermaine Dupri music would sound like Jersey music. It wouldn't sound
I
like
ain't gonna
Atlanta music.
I ain't gonna say it didn't. Atlanta music didn't have a street sound at that time. Let me say it like
Right, right. That's what they argument
let me
is.
say it like that. They
Because
didn't
it's
have a
about the
Atlanta did
party.
Atlanta
It's
didn't
the
have a street
party.
sound at that time.
It's the pre-Civil
It was
War.
a part. It was
It's
like
the happy.
I was
We having a
real quick
time
because real
until
quick,
the
Carl,
gangsterism
I was
come
talking
in
to my I
the
was talking
same
to
way
my
like the rest do.
I was talking to
agree.
my wife, right? I was talking to my wife, Charm, and I was like, we would listen to some old like Ghost Town DJs, and I was telling her like, you ain't even know Jermaine. I mean, not Jermaine Dupri. Lil Jon was making these beats, and she was like, Lil
Yes,
Jon made this shit. I was like, yeah, these Lil Jon beats, that Mabu and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, Lil Jon was making that. She was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, yeah, that's before they had the street sound.
Yo,
This was the
yo,
sound of
Bobby.
Atlanta. So I'm saying Atlanta always had a sound. It just wasn't the trap sound wasn't invented yet. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
That's how that was.
Right. I agree.
Yo, Bobby Charm. Yo, big up to the panel, Bobby and Charm. Before y'all get
What's
too
up?
away
What up,
from this, I want to bring this point up about what y'all was talking about a little bit ago. I don't want y'all to go too far from it, but I wanted to add some terms into the theme because I kind of see a bridge between the argument because I do agree with hip hop, especially with hip hop in the Western world, that 4-beat thing, that metrical foot is seminal to it. Now we do deviate from that, but that's the basis of it. Now when we get to diversification, we got syncopation within versification also. We syncopate. And we do that when we go around the metrical foot. How many IAMs, whether we're using trochees, spondees, dactyl, anapest, those different metrical foots. And then there's different meters of those metrical foots. We can do them in pentameter and hexameter, meaning how many accents we hit within a verse within that space. And I think that's the syncopation y'all talking about with the verse, as he's just talking about the basis of the beat. But within the base of that 4-point beat, we can find a whole lot of space in that we call syncopation.
But Buddha, I don't
I
want
just think those terms needed to be added to the conversation.
But Buddha,
that's what we was talking about. That's
you
why we
spot
asked
on.
Wall Street.
But that's why I wanted to keep him, because they was talking about the raps. You see what I'm saying? That's why I kept saying, like, when you talking about the 4-bar structure within the beat, I kept telling them, like, yeah, that's just the foundation for hip hop. You see what I'm saying? Like the beat structure. But I'm like, when you get because they debate was rap. You feel me, Buddha? So I'm like, when he kept saying, when who was just up here, Willie, when Willie kept saying, but the bars is this. When you break down your bars, it gotta be. I'm like, nah, bro. It don't matter what the beat is. You feel me, Buddha? No matter what the beat is, when you write your bars, you could write your bars however. It don't have to be in that 4-bar structure of what the beat is doing.
But that's when you start using syncopation around the beat.
And I agree with you. Thank you. And that's what I was getting. But every time but you see, when he got to breaking down the Biggie verse, he was saying, no, that's 4 bars. And I'm like, no, the beat is 4 bars. You counting the beat in your head when you rapping his verse, but you ain't getting into what his verse is actually doing. You feel me? You feel me, Buddha?
Yeah. I understand. That's why I said I'd come up to give the language to kind of bridge the theme. I was trying to give him the language.
I can't give him the language. We giving this nigga syncopation.
So it's two things,
syncopation is high level music language. This nigga don't
if
even
y'all
understand.
If y'all talking about all this ultra syncopation, right?
What Vino
wasn't doing that shit.
Hold on, real quick. Before
Roy
that, I
Rogers
wanted to add this too.
His argument was that rap came from these things. So show me syncopation in what Roy Rogers was doing and Elvis, right? That wasn't his argument. His argument was that the format of rap
Yeah.
came
Brought up
from the
Elvis.
previous
Elvis
things.
Right.
stole that shit
So
from
I'm
Right.
asking
He
you.
said it was coming from the white boys, and I don't agree with that. That's what I'm
Elvis
saying. I'm
stole
on
that
No,
I'm
shit
but
Nyame
from
saying
him.
that
side.
it
It
no,
didn't
came
come from
from
no,
the
them.
but I
who. I'm
was
saying that it came from the underground
hold on,
blues,
hold on.
and the underground blues got it from the white boys.
Will, it's one
I
term
disagree
that
with
V
that,
note
Pino.
tried. Hold up, it's one term that V note and I don't know why Nyame stayed away from it, but I kind of know why V note did. Once you drop syncretism, the argument is done. It's just that
Right.
there's syncretism,
That's what I
and
said.
No,
then
no, it's
the
deeper than
unique
that.
parts that you brought in to create your culture for syncretism is around syncopation because you brought that with you from Africa. The way you hear the space in music.
Right.
That's why you hear the space in music different because
Right.
that comes from your drum structure.
There you
And
go.
you hear different space in music than the other people hear. They hear just a straight.
Facts.
I'm
They had to
saying
learn to hear those different
I'm
spaces in
saying in
music
my
from you.
almost 50
Right.
years of
So the
listening to
word
hip
was
hop
syncretism,
music,
and once you look up
never in the
syncretism,
history
then
of
the whole
niggerdom
conversation is kind
have
of
I
done.
heard niggas talking about their syncretism. They talk about their bars.
Yeah, you
16
crazy.
bars.
Yeah,
You
because you
Jadakiss
only
crazy.
spits
study.
That was
Yeah,
bars.
because
later
you stay on
wrong.
the
That's
low. You don't
later wrong in
understand. You don't
music.
study music, bro. You just only studying bars. You don't understand the actual musical terms that go to this. Like
This man crazy.
syncretism and syncopation is musical terms, bro. That's why I said Buddha came and introduced motherfucking calculus again, and we trying to get you to understand the basics first. Like that's what I'm saying, Buddha. You
So
didn't.
now what you've
Like
done is
I
move.
know what you saying
So
when you
now
say
what you did was
syncopation.
cut me off in my
This nigga think
argument.
you lying.
Now what
He
you did was
crazy.
cut me off in my argument and move way out in the sticks somewhere.
I'm not,
Because
bro.
we were
But I'm
just,
saying
hold on. I was dealing with his argument, right? That 4-bar setup was taken from white blues or
it's
white
not though.
whatever.
No,
It's
because
That
not.
was his
blues is
argument.
It's not.
What do you
no
Blues.
mean
blues
no?
is
I
not
know that
like
was
that.
his blues, but I'm saying that's not true.
Yeah, and blues is
No,
So
not
I
that's
like
agree
what we
with
that.
were
that part.
talking
Not white
about,
I agree
blues,
with
right?
it's
that part of the
underground
argument, though.
niggas
I
that
agree
got
with
it
that part
from
of
the
the
Okay,
argument. No,
I
no,
ministry.
know that
no,
was his
no, no.
argument,
It's
Willie. That's why I'm
I'm
underground
saying
about
that's
to
niggas.
tell you.
The
true.
Hold on,
rappers
hold
got
on,
it
hold
from the
on,
underground
Will.
niggas, and the
Was that part
underground
of the
niggas got it
argument
from
that
the
Vino's
ministry.
talking about?
That's the
I agree with
connection.
that. And for me, I'll even break it down even more, even specific. I'll give you the Sousa March. John
Right.
Sousa and the Sousa March. With his 4-bar pattern, when they came back from war with that, they syncopated around that. That's what they used. That was the basis. And then they added the Jewish Upa, what that shit, Upa Lapa, I forget the name how you say it, but that Jewish Upa shit into it. That was the basis. That
That was
was
the
the
basis
basis
of
that they
what?
started to ragtime around all of that shit. The syncopation started
But that
from
ain't
Hava,
black
the
music
Sousa,
though.
No, no, the
That's not black
ragtime,
music,
no,
bro,
the
man.
ragtime come from
the
somebody.
Sousa
No,
March.
the ragtime come from a black man in Missouri that changed the game on the piano.
Yeah, but I'm talking
Ragtime is.
about the patterns and rhythms,
I'm gonna
but they
listen from the
started
I know
chat,
because
y'all.
he
syncopating
played
Please.
it
around. I know
faster.
what you're talking about, but I'm saying the
I'm a
basis of this syncopation.
peace, y'all. I got to get back to work. Peace.
All right, man, appreciate that game.
The point was when I brought up bars, when I was listening to your argument, it seemed like you were attaching musical format from rap to whatever in blues. What I'm saying is that's just a standard metric of music, that
Okay,
4-bar
no, it's
setup.
not just a
And
standard. No,
so I'm
you
saying,
saying that
so
you
you would
saying that black
agree.
people. You saying
So
that
hey,
okay
Vino,
because you saying that
Why is
if you
it
saying
Vino,
that black people came over here
upsetting
with
that
that
black
same type
people
of
Vino,
music
let
found
me
that
style.
ask you,
standard
Vino.
Are
basis
you
that
saying
You
that
would
black
Jewish
agree
people
the
came
average
to America with that
reggaeton
same
did?
song.
type of music style?
Okay, man.
No, I'm asking you, Vino. Would you agree that reggaeton is in a 4-bar pattern? Would you agree that Afrobeats songs are in a 4-bar
No,
pattern? So
reggaeton
it's
is
like
usually not in the
how
four
much?
bar
Hold
pattern.
on. So it's like how
It's
much
not
credit?
though, but that's what I'm
God
saying. You can't
damn,
talk
Bobby.
past that. Reggaeton is not in the
Yo,
four bar
Bobby, can I
pattern.
finish? This
You know
nigga
what I mean?
is
Reggae is a
insane.
3D
This
pattern
It's in the
nigga's
music.
this.
3B.
Yeah.
Thank you. Damn, but how Buddha get know that? He from the island, so
I'm
Buddha should know.
Jamaican.
But all
Reggaeton.
bro,
Wait, wait.
reggaeton and most island music is in a 3B pattern, bro.
This is insane.
That's
That's why you
3B.
gotta scan through it. Unless you dance house 2B.
Right.
No, no, you're wrong. Right? Like even dancehall artists use normal American songs to work on a 4-beat pattern and make songs about that. Who do you know? They've remixed every Celine Dion song she ever made. It's all a
Just
full
because they
fucking beat
remix it,
pattern.
bro. Just because you remix a
Niggas-
song and put it on a 3-beat
D,
pattern,
Jesus
like
Christ.
what are
That's
you
the
talking
basis
right
of
now,
dance
man?
type music, D.
What are you talking about right now, bro? Just say, Willie, instead of you conceding and saying, I need to go back and
Nah, it's nothing to
understand beat,
concede to. I
beat,
haven't even
beat
made my
structure.
point. You niggas is all being Beethoven, talking about a bunch of shit that ain't have nothing to do with the debate,
It got a
and
lot
you're
to do
wrong
with
on
it.
top
It
of it.
got a lot to do with it if you keep
So I'm
talking about
saying,
4-bar
illustrate it
pattern
to
and you
me.
don't
Count it
understand what
out
a
for me.
4-bar pattern is.
Illustrate it.
No, I'm saying if you don't know, but I
I'm
can't
saying
because I
illustrate it.
keep trying to.
I'm
Okay,
telling you what a 4-bar pattern is.
you telling me, but you keep giving examples of everything that ain't a 4-bar
So I'm
pattern. So
saying
you don't understand
illustrate
what it is.
something different. Because I'm telling you,
Illustrator.
Biggie said he was spitting 16s. You telling Biggie he was spitting 3-bar
Bro, listen,
metronome
hold on.
psychotronic.
Wait,
No,
wait.
nigga.
Oh
How
my
you gonna
God,
tell
bro.
Biggie what he was spitting?
Bro, listen.
Biggie
You
wasn't on
16
no
just
3-bar
because you got
metronomic pattern. He was
yeah,
spitting
bro, yes, bro.
16.
Yeah, 16 bars don't mean you gotta do a four, you gotta do it within 4-bar structures. It don't
Me,
mean
if you,
that.
what you gotta study is when Truth Story did the drummer thing, right? You should find the drummer boy, the drum getting carried over, and the drummer boy coming in and being part of the war. That's when you start learning the standard. That's when you start learning the standard patterns and to control the army and control this and
But they
that. You
already
start
had a
getting
drum in the
European rhythms.
circuit.
You start getting European rhythms embedded into standardization. Now, around that, when you go back to the community with these new standards, you bring your African syncopation. You start what they call syncretism starts to occur. You start to create new structures within that pattern. Is what happened. And then those structures become unique to your cultural expression around that standard. And you got to study war and music. These things go together.
And that's what I
They're
said.
not
They took our
isolated.
culture from us. I showed where they had it
No, your
in the
culture was
laws
created
where they
here.
said
You're
we
creating the
can't
culture
dance
here.
and we
Your
can't
African
do the certain
culture
things that
was
we
still with you.
did.
That's the whole basis
And
of syncretism.
what was
Now your culture
rewarded was the
is being
minstrel show, and that's
formulated
our
out of
culture
the
now.
new
It's minstrel show.
material that you have access to.
And we saying that it's ours because we thinking in our head because we created these rhymes to this
No,
beat.
it is yours. That's what
No,
syncretism is about. It's the way you did
no, we was
something that was unique
influenced.
based
Whenever
on the
you didn't, it
materials
didn't
you
come
had
out of
available
thin
to you
air. Kids was
within the cultural
influenced.
concept that you carried
Kids are
over from your
influenced by
roots.
the big
So you
homie.
got these standards, you got this, but you
Always
have
the
this way of
OG.
expressing it. The same way you season food.
Kids
White
did
people
not
started
invent
flour and
rap
chicken.
out
They
of
didn't
thin
season
air
it.
at a party.
White Scottish people were the first people to bread and flour chicken, but they didn't season it. Because we used to fry chicken without flour. Wasn't no fucking flour like that in Africa. We would season chicken in palm
That's what I'm
oil and
saying.
fry
It's
it.
different
So when we got the
styles.
flouring concept,
It's
what do?
different
We
styles.
use syncretism and we put our seasoning in the flour
And the
and keep
style
it at
that
a
we are
different temperature and
imitating
change what
is
fried
a
chicken was.
minstrel
It's
show
very
pop
simple, man.
star
This goes on
style.
throughout every culture of black people
Every
throughout the
culture don't have
diaspora.
a minstrel type style.
This is
You can
crazy,
go to
son.
India. You can go to
You can go
China.
to
You can go to Australia. You can go to all these
everywhere has
places
culture
that's not
syncretism
Western,
where they
that's
got
not
white
have been
people and
influenced by
colonialism
Western
and aspects of
European, and
colonialism in
their
their culture.
music
That's
do not
crazy to
sound
even
like
say it like that.
ours. It's
That is
very
crazy for you to
different.
sound like that.
It don't sound like ours. You can go to the foundation of all these places around the world, and their entertainment of music is not set
Why
up
would they
like
sound
this
like
over here.
yours? Why would they sound like
because
yours?
we are
Why would they sound like
because
yours
we
when they
acting
did
like
not have the
white
same
people over here.
dynamics in their
We
colonial
acting like Western
interactions? They did
Europeans.
not have the same dynamics in their colonial interactions. So they
We
had different they had
Right.
a different pool of material to do their
They was influenced.
syncretism.
They had other
And if you
influence.
go
They had
there,
big
they will
homies
have
that
different
had the
aspects
old
of
traditions.
syncretism that will seem
Our
strange
traditions
to
is
you. Just
gone.
like if you go to India,
We
they
are
got a whole
we
richest
are
population of
imitating their
Indians that
traditions,
you would consider in our culture
and we
sellouts,
saying it's
and
ours.
they're
We are sick
British
in the
Indians,
head.
and they consider themselves British, and they live in India and are from India and have a complete white culture. So you can go all around the world and find different forms of syncretism, B. And for you to sit
But
here and
the
degrade
music don't
the form of
sound like.
syncretism
But
that
the
black
music.
people created in the
But
Americas
the
is very
music
strange.
don't sound. The music. I'm saying that our music sound just like the minstrel
Why
show
would it
music.
though? Why would it? How would it
I'm
sound the
saying
same when
that
they did
our
not have the
music,
same cultural
the black
material you have
people,
in your culture?
the black
They
people
didn't have the
music in
same recipe
America,
that you had to make the food the
the
same. Just
black
like your food
people,
don't taste the
the
same.
the
Your
black
food don't taste like Jamaican food.
the black
Your food
people
don't taste
music,
like food in Barbados, but you use similar cooking technique
the black.
based on your African centrism. I can go and understand where you are cooked. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, man. We cook something like that.
So you saying that Africans came to America with the same entertainment performance style, rhyme
No, I'm
style,
telling you, you don't have
set up
shit, and you
style?
created new
No.
cultures. That's what the word syncretism means. Be your
No,
own
y'all trying to get into
contributions
this
to
whole
your unique
philosophical,
subculture you
y'all
created
trying to get into this
within the
philosophical
diaspora that
type
you
of thing
exist in.
about some
B, you're
instruments
in
and
another
the
Western
heartbeat
world. There's no
and the
other
tones.
materials for you to
No,
create
we
with
talking
other
about a
than what's in the
style of
Western world. B.
entertainment,
You eat
performance style,
potatoes and yeah, you don't eat
rhyming
half
style.
wild
We
African
not
yam.
talking about how
You didn't get
everybody
that?
connected with one style. No, everybody got a different
Okay,
style.
man. Bombo Clyde.
And niggas is imitating. If niggas is on this side of the hemisphere,
No,
you
no,
imitating
no,
Western
no,
Europeans, point
no,
blank.
B. No,
You
B.
was in the clown show.
There's an imitation, there's an emulation,
Because
and then
that
there's a
same
unique
pattern, we can
creation,
go
man.
back and see them people doing it 100 years before us. We not the OGs of this.
You can see a lot of people doing a lot of the things 100 years before us. What are you talking about?
So that's what I'm saying.
I
This
actually studied
style,
the literature, B, and I love the poetry of Europe and all of these ancient things. I've
I
read
know,
them.
and
I
we
know these
imitating
things.
the Scottish and the English riddles because
No,
we
no,
couldn't
no,
do
we're
our
not.
stuff.
No, we're not, B.
The
No, we're
the
not.
stuff
We
that
have
we was doing was
syncretism.
gonna
Matter of
start
fact, have you
wars.
ever,
No, we was
B, have
doing
you
war
ever,
music.
no, 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 no,
We
no, no,
don't
no,
do
no, no,
love
no,
songs
no,
and go
seriously.
village to village
No,
with
no,
5 people.
Vino,
That was not
Vino.
going on
I'm
in
gonna tell
Africa
you this. Vino, hold on, Vino,
or
hold on.
in
I don't want to really
America.
argue. I want to discuss something with you because you're a
Okay.
rapper. I've tried this because I knew if I could get this done, I could make millions of dollars off white people. I tried to take European poetry and rap it. You can't do it.
Vino
You
is
can't
not a
take
If
rapper,
Percy
bro.
Benson
if I
Barely and
if
rap
I
it.
Hold
if
on,
I
wait,
if
You
wait.
if I
cannot
I
do
take
it.
that back.
if
You
I
Vino,
have
if
to
Vino, let
no,
me
change
ask
it
you a
ain't even
words
question.
up.
about
You
that.
have to add
Hey,
words.
Vino,
If I
Vino,
It
come up
sounds
Vino,
if I
corny
Vino.
come up if I come up with
if you try and rap it on beat, it's going to
if
sound corny.
I
I'm telling you,
in
B.
in
Right. No, right.
2026,
I'm
if I
telling you
come
this.
up in 2026, if I was to do songs and label my songs coolness, 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 I would go viral
All right, I got you, Vino. Let me ask you a question. Since
right
you
now.
hold
I'm
on,
just
Vino.
explaining
I
Let
to
me
would
hold
you,
go
on,
B. If you
viral.
try and take
I would
Shakespearean
come up.
poems and rap
Buddha.
that
Let me ask
shit,
one
I
B,
would be
question.
a
I'm finna
pop
you
mute
can't
right
rap
back
star.
it.
up, Buddha. I
You
promise. I'm
niggas
finna
rap
mute
You
like
right
can't
back up,
rap the
Buddha.
Psychopathist.
Hold on,
Shakespearean
Willie.
poem.
I'm
I've
Buddha, I'm
tried
convinced.
finna
it.
mute.
Now you can
Hold
take a
on, Willie.
piece of the verse.
Come
You can
on,
take a
Buddha, man.
bar and add
Nah,
it
you
into your
niggas rap
bar
like
because I
God
do
Silky
damn.
that.
Soccer.
I have a lot
Buddha.
of bars that I've stolen from them
Oh my
and added
God.
into a
Buddha,
rap,
man.
but
Let
as
me ask
far as
this one
taking a whole
question, bro,
poem
man. Then I'm
and trying
done,
to rap
bro.
that shit, no, you can't do it, man. You
This
can't
nigga
do it.
gonna be listening. All right, now Vino, listen to me, cuz you say
You
you rap.
can't do it.
You say you rap,
You
Vino.
can't do it.
You know how to count you know how to count bars and stuff and all of that,
Right,
right?
right.
Okay, so are you familiar with a song by Kanye West called Spaceships?
If I hear it, I'll be familiar with it.
That one, I've been working in great ships, riding in spaceships. I think I could buy me a spaceship and fly. You remember this song, Willie?
No, I ain't heard that one.
Yes, it's a 4-bar pattern.
It's a 3-4. It's a 3-4 pattern. That's what I'm saying. It's a 3. It's a 3. It's a 3-4. It's on the 3. It ain't 4-4. It's 3-4. Do you understand what I'm saying out Wall Street? It's not
But
on
it
4.
really
It's
ain't
not
even
on.
about the
Hold
4.
on.
That's
It's
just
not
an
on. Hold
example.
on. Wait. I wish I could. Man, I don't even know if Psycho let motherfuckers play songs like that and shit. I wish I could play it. You know what I'm saying? It's not 4-4. It's a waltz rhythm. It's on what Charm saying in the chat. It's on a 3-4 time. If you listen to that beat, if you listen to the way they rapping on it, it's on a 3-4
But,
time.
but I'm saying, like, whenever you rapping, so I can cover the rap and I can rap it slow, I can rap it fast, I
A
can
lot
catch
of that, a
whatever
lot of
beat,
that,
I
a
can
lot
catch
of that
whatever beat
dipset,
with my raps.
a lot of
You know
that
what I'm
dipset
saying?
shit, a lot of that dipset shit with them real fast hi-hats when they was in that, it was
What's
on
it called?
3-4 time. It's
Switch
called
Beats used to do a
Spaceships.
lot of offbeat shit.
Play Spaceships by Kanye West if you can real quick, because I want them to hear what I mean when I say 3/4 time, because I think they don't understand like four bar structure don't have to be 4/4 timing.
Yeah, Silk the Shaka rap on that 3-4 shit. You talking about
A
Silk
lot of
the Shaka.
people rap on the 3/4 time. A lot of people rap on 3/4 time. Jay-Z rap on 3/4 time and on a bunch of songs.
But the beats are still padded in 4 bars.
But
Now,
no,
where the
listen.
MC
What
try to
I was
spit
trying
at,
to get him to
that's different.
understand,
And the music
I wasn't
determines the bar
disagreeing.
count.
No,
Yeah.
the music don't become the bar count.
When you're making that beat, you have that thing that goes
Well,
pop,
well,
Thank
pop.
you. Your verse, bro. Listen, Psycho. Your
I
verse
agree.
can
I
be
agree.
any way
Your verse,
you.
I agree because there's certain like a slow beat you can actually jam 2 bars
Thank
in 1
you.
bar.
Thank
So that's
you.
what I'm saying.
Psycho, know what I'm
You can jam
Y'all
saying?
two.
saying that Africans
You can jam
came
2
over here with
bars
verses
in a
and
verse.
bars?
Yeah, yeah, if it's a slow beat, hell yeah, you can jam 2. You can
Man,
jam 2 bars in
niggas
1
wasn't
bar.
coming over
Like
here
if
with
it's
no
Hold on,
verses
wait a
and
a
minute.
no
bar beat,
bars, man.
Why do you hold on?
They
Wait a
did
minute.
one
Hold
no,
on,
bar.
wait a
man.
minute.
We
Wall
gotta
Street.
stop this, man.
Stop. Chill out, Vino.
You could take you could take a 1 bar out the beat and jam 2 bars out your verse in that one bar in the beat pattern. You can do that in a slow beat.
Correct.
I got it.
Now, Psycho, don't rock
The
your.
perfect example of that,
People who
Psycho.
rap fast. That's why people who rap fast like slow beats because they can get more in each bar
Right.
pattern.
Now,
Losing
Psycho,
weight.
don't rock
Losing
him
weight
get
is a
don't
perfect
don't rock him
example
get
of
a
that.
lot of don't rock him. Rock him is called the God because he get credit for introducing new ways to not just rapping a 4/4 bar structure. Right or wrong, Psycho. That's what rock him like introduced to the game. Like you ain't just gotta go dun 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 dun. Like this nigga was dun 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 dun. Here, end the bar here, bring it in to the next bar.
We
Like that
just
shit
have
one
one
of
simple
Yeah,
disagreement. Our
sometimes
simple
they'll pause in the beginning where that first bar is supposed to be and don't start spitting again.
right and don't need that start on the 2 or the
our
3. Like
simple
it like
disagreement is I'm saying that the bars are determined by the music. You're
and I'm trying
saying
to get
something
you to
different when
understand
it comes to the
it's
verses.
not, no. Listen, the music only is the framework of the beat.
Right.
It's like you
That's
bringing
what
two
determines the
different, hold on, it's
bars.
two, thank you. Is you bringing two different
Right.
things together, bro. So the music could be set in the
It's how the
4/4
MC writes it.
structure.
Yeah, it's how he
Right.
writes
But
it
the
to the beat.
MC could write his bars in a 1-1-1-1, a 2/4,
That's
Look,
what you
a
hear motherfuckers say
3/4.
this MC spits off beat. That's what they're talking about.
Correct.
so look, Psycho, to what you were saying, right? Losing weight is a good example of that, right? I'm from a cocaine block with some plainclothes cops. That's 1 bar, right?
That
But he added 2 things that rhyme in that 1 bar.
yeah, that was 1 bar, and then
Right,
the next bar rhymed it. Yeah,
right. The bar ain't determined by how
but
many different
that's
times.
how he wrote it though. Like that's how, but what Bobby's saying is it depends on how the MC decides to write it. Like the bar patterns are for 4 bar structures, right? For the most part,
And
right?
that's determined by the beat.
No, but your
But
bars
the
don't have to be in
but
a
your
four
bars
bar
don't have
structure.
to go in that same structure. You can flip it. right? Like
Like
that's what I was saying.
when I write my rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like when I did write my rhymes, I was just like write them. I mean, I didn't
yeah,
have homies like write they shit like a poem, like four
yeah.
about it, and
Let me
go
get
down and write something and go down like that. You know what I'm
let
saying?
me
I
get
just write my shit like a paragraph. You know what I'm
like
saying? Because I'm just reading it
you hear a
straight
lot of
through like that. You know what I'm saying? But other, you know what I'm saying? People be writing their shit down different, but it be set up like some poem shit damn there. You know what I'm
But
saying?
wait, I'm
yeah,
saying in
yeah.
that
Now
verse,
let me get an example. Like you got motherfuckers who will take like an R&B song, right? Sample that shit, right? Make a whole beat out of it. Now within that R&B structure, they was singing to the 4-bar pattern, right? Like everything they was singing and all that was 4-bar pattern. But that R&B beat is slow, right? So somebody who likes to spit fast will take it and completely rearrange how the bar pattern is going to be based off this beat because they want to jam a whole bunch of shit in each bar. So
Right.
yeah, it's going to sound it's going to be offbeat, but not really. It's going to sound offbeat because, like I said, that's why they call them offbeat rappers and shit because they're
Yeah,
not.
because you in your head, you got your own way of whenever you. I mean, because I don't know, some people write stuff to a beat, some people just write it out, but they
Because the
probably heard a
offbeat
beat or something.
the offbeat rappers today is what it's like adding more swing into they bars. But it's still people who did that back in the day and kept it more within what Buddha was trying to say, the syncopation. Like for example, Wall Street is you could get a beat and put three different artists on it and they go attack it three different ways. They're bought the way that they write their bars and how they attack that beat ain't go they all not go be
But what I'm
attacking it
saying, it
one
ain't
day.
no
but wait,
But
I'm
hold
different.
on, wait
saying
a
all
minute.
that's
Wait
cool,
a minute,
right?
real quick.
But
No,
hold
wait,
on,
real
each
let
one
me
of them spit a 16 bar count. Is
it
all
don't
I'm
matter.
saying.
No,
It
they
don't matter
no
if it's
listen.
16,
You could
8,
be no, no,
12,
no, no.
7.
Each one of them might have spit 16 total bars. But when you say 16 bar count, that ain't no a 16 bar count in music would mean that nigga took a deep ass breath and spit start to finish. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like
No, that's not what that
no, that
means.
is what that means. Hold on. That's what that psycho. Will you understand to like in technical term when you say a nigga did a 16 bar count, that means when I started rapping, I didn't stop rapping until the motherfucking like it wasn't no
Come
pauses,
on,
breaks, or
Bible. You know
nothing.
that's not what I was
I,
saying.
I
I
know, but
wasn't
I'm trying to
alluding to
get you.
that at all.
I'm trying to
I
get you to
was dealing
understand
with
that's
the
what you're
fact that
saying, bro.
rappers say we are spitting 16s. It is defining what they're saying. I'm saying if we use specific songs, flavor in your ear, right?
Okay.
Different people might rap at different tempos, but they are getting
No, the different
16 bar
stanzas.
counts.
Which
They
is
are
different
getting
stances, yes,
they are
because
getting
it's 16 bars
16
in the
bar
beat.
counts
Wait,
on the song.
because
If
the
you
person is
listen
telling
to
you, wait,
if
wait,
you listen to Noriega Band for
Everybody's not.
TV,
Yeah, but everybody.
16 bar counts.
Yeah, but everybody don't spit 16, right? Like you mentioned losing weight, right? That wasn't 16 bars that Cam spit in that shit. That was more than 16. That was actually more than 16. Like people can spit under 16. Some people only spit 8. Some motherfuckers, some people kick 12. Some motherfuckers kick 32. You know,
And
like
that will be
you got
and
determined by
then
the
motherfuckers,
and
bar
you got
then
count.
motherfuckers that kick 96. So like,
no, he gave a perfect example, Psycho. When he said "banned from TV," right? That's a perfect song because I'm gonna give you two artists. Take Cameron style, right?
yeah,
Within his 16 bars, his style, he might syncopate a 3/4 style here or this style there, but because he rap a more slow, spaced out style, he might only put 50 words in his verse. You know what I'm saying? Or less. You feel me, Psycho? But then Big Pun, when Pun get it, Pun
he
could
spits
probably
fast.
fit 2,000 words
Exactly,
within
he
that
spits real
motherfucking
fast.
the
But
thank you,
it
because
says
he double timing, he triple timing,
right.
he flipping
That
like he ain't just going four, dot, 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 dot. He going in the
yeah.
non-believers in the top of the song with the Jesus. That nigga go
But
spit.
we do
It's,
agree though
Now,
on
it
to
says
the
right.
beat.
It says. Let me just read this real quick. It says offbeat rappers initially use unorthodox polyrhythmic, are delayed flows, often called swing, that break from traditional on the ground timing, creating a unique pocket of chaotic, surreal sound. Key artists known for this style include Blueface, E40, MF Doom, and Earl Sweatshirt. I don't even know what the fuck
sweatshirt
that is.
code for that. Yeah.
Yeah, who manipulates timing to stand out.
And I bet we can look at a lot of Hokum blues
MF
players
Doom is
and
probably the best
Raspy
example
blues
of
players,
rhyming
and they got the
on the
same
beat.
style. They got the same
So we
style.
do
Got the
agree
same
though that the
style.
beat
MF
count.
Doom and E40 don't got the same style.
I'm
They both
saying, but
They
beat.
do
Butterbean,
kind of got the same style.
Butterbean is Butterbean and Sussy is like it's like when Too Short and Lil Kim got together and was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's the same pattern.
The difference between E40 and MF Doom style is kind of literally just culture, you know what I'm saying? That they rap about two different things and they, you know what I'm saying, just the bars that they putting in there. But the way that like MF Doom space his bars and like is super unorthodox, like you think like he could be rhyming in a certain way and then just be like, all right, that rhyme is that rhyme. You think I'm finna go to the 4 now? That rhyme done on the 2. Now I'm into, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go to something else and rhyme whatever rhyme I did on the 1. I'm finna make that rhyme back with the 3. Like it's weird as hell.
I'm saying he probably didn't come in the game rapping like that. He probably just ended
Nah,
up
he
switching
came
up
in the
into that
game with
style.
he came in the game
I'm
with
talking
clean
about as
heat.
far as like when he first started rapping.
He didn't start rapping like that when he first started. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
He
niggas be switching up they shit because niggas, sometimes I'll go and I'll be like, all right, I'm finna just go in here and kind of just talk my shit instead of hyping my shit up and kind of being more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because you can come different. Pause. You know what I'm saying? With your shit.
And that's the only thing I was trying to get you to understand, Willie. Like when you saying 4-bar structure, you speaking on how the beat is structured.
Correct.
Their conversation was on how raps and verses was structured.
Right.
And I'm
Now the
saying,
thing I'm
and
trying
I
to
was,
get you to understand,
uh,
right, is that no matter how many words a nigga fits in that 16 bar beat
mhm,
measurement, it's
right.
16 fucking bars. No matter how many
I,
words,
I
it
understand
could
this.
be
Hold
Bone
on, wait,
Thugs
wait,
and
wait.
Harmony, it could be anybody. It's
But it's
one,
the no,
two, three,
it's
four.
16. No, 16 is the total of bars. I'm not disagreeing, but when we
As
saying
long
the
as we agree
structure,
on that.
hold on, listen. When we saying the structure though,
It's a 16
within
beat
that,
setup, but
within
he
that,
got a whole bunch of
within that,
bars in there though.
within that 16 bars, Willie, you have literally a infinite number of ways you can manipulate and structure your verse. Now you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't have to rhyme on the 4. I don't have to rhyme da dun da dun da dun da dun. You see what I'm saying? I could
I
that
completely
like
understand what you're
right. So
saying,
that's what I'm saying.
but
But
I'm
that
saying
whole
that doesn't
conversation,
change the amount of bars for me.
but that ain't.
Like the
But the
bars are the bars.
conversation ain't about the conversation ain't about the amount of bars. You see what I'm saying?
No,
The
listen, I'm
amount of bar
saying
the amount of bars is only the
going back
parameters
to
that
the
you got to
debate,
work
we
in.
were talking about music in the debate,
Right.
right? And what I'm saying is, in terms of music, the
Right.
beat determines the bar count. It's the beat.
But the beat
It's
don't let
one,
Nah,
two,
it's your
we
three,
have
rhyme
what we
four.
pattern.
doing
Nah, it's
One,
your
again,
rhyme
two,
bro.
pattern.
three,
We
four.
talking
It's
about
your
your
rhyme
bar,
pattern.
but we talking about the bar structure on how you
Yeah.
write
Right.
your verse. The beat don't determine that, bro.
Because
The
you can
beat
write
just
So,
give you
16 bars
the
and
beat
make
just
it
give you
fit
the
in 8.
parameters that you have to work
Yeah.
in. It's like this the lines that you can color in, but color how you want.
right,
The thing you
right.
can write, I could write a 16 bar verse that I could fit in a 32 beat rhyme pattern,
Thank you.
or a 8, or I could fit it into an 8. You know, it depends on how I spit it, right? It depends on how fast the tempo is of the beat and everything else, and how I spit it. I could fit 16 and 8 bars, and
Right,
the pattern if it's slow enough.
right. That's a fact.
And that's all we saying, bro. Your bar structure has nothing to do with the structure of the beat. It's just it's literally just like this is your coloring guideline. You don't go outside of this.
We
It's like your out of bounds
Well, but you
line
we
can ride the beat
disagree
like
at
is
that
this
for
though,
the
Bobby.
point, right?
Like,
basketball.
I understand what you're saying though,
We
really,
just
because
agree to
but you can ride
disagree
the
in a
beat like that,
simplest
but you can do
sense.
your own riding on the beat though.
We
You know
can
what I'm
Whatever
agree
saying?
to
you want to do.
disagree
What
because
up with
I
it, real?
understand the point that y'all are making, right? But I'm saying, even with that verse, right? I'm from a cocaine block with some plainclothes cops, and the sun don't rise because the rain don't stop.
All right.
That's
How
just
do the
two
next
bars.
who was
No
that
matter how
rapping
you
on it?
cut it, That's 2 bars.
I know, because he's rapping in a 1, 2, 3, 4 2-bar structure.
I would say the same thing for that Biggie song you brought up. Like it's a 16. Biggie on More
I know
Money, More Problems.
it's a
That's
16,
a
but I'm
16.
saying how he breaking down his verses is not in a four-fold structure.
So you saying that bars don't have any definite definition?
Like, okay,
Because
like
in my
perfect
mind, hold on.
Okay,
The
go ahead.
way I'm
It's how you
attacking the
write it.
argument is bars have a defined definition. It is a 4 count on the beat. That's
That's the
what
bar.
determines a bar.
The 4 card. Yeah, no, a 4 count, a 4 beat structure is literally like what they give as like, this is like your basic beginner for starting a beat. But that
All
ain't
right.
hold on. But this is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
I thought of
That
another
a
good
four,
example because
hold
you're
on,
not
wait,
giving
a
me no
four.
example. So let me ask you a
I'm
question
trying to
about this
I'm
example,
trying to
right?
give you an example.
Let me ask you this
Four.
question though, and then you can answer me, right?
Oh, man.
In the song "Sip the Juice," right? It's parts
What
where he
song is
just
that?
sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and it all takes place uptown. That was
Know
2
the ledge.
bars, right?
That's know the ledge.
I know the
Know the
lid.
ledge. Know the ledge. My fault. Now, in that same song, he says, I go to Queens for Queens to get the crew from Brooklyn. Money in my hand and never been taken.
That's
That's
now he
still
flipping
2
it up.
bars as well.
No, that's he. But I'm saying how when he get the rapping like that right there, he's in a different stanza. He's in
I'm
a different
saying
bar.
both of them are 2 bars. Sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and it all takes
Sip
place
the juice.
uptown.
Sip the
That's 2
juice is
bars.
one.
Hold on.
Oh wait,
That's 2
skip the.
bars.
You
I'm
missing what
also
I'm.
saying I go to
Wait,
Queens for Queens to get the crew from Brooklyn. Money in my hand and never been took. That's just 2 more bars. Way more words, still 2 bars. That's all I'm saying. Still 2 bars.
but this is what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. How he's breaking down his verse, and that's a perfect example.
I
How
know it
he
is. I've been giving perfect
not hold
examples
on,
all
wait,
night.
wait. But I'm trying to get you to but I'm trying to get you to understand. You're saying it's still 2 bars based on what the beat is doing. And I'm saying based on how he's writing his verses, he's writing one, one, one. Like this is how
He's
this
writing
is
it that
right.
way.
He
Right.
writing it
So now
like
you're
how he
telling him it's not a
wait.
16.
Right.
You're telling
No, I'm
Rakim
not, bro. I'm
that's
not
not a
saying.
You may,
16.
yeah,
Yeah,
Willie, I'm
no,
gonna
I'm
look
saying
contradictory.
he's still getting the 16 bars, but he not doing it in a like okay, traditional rap was created on the 4/4 structure. What V Note was saying. But what I'm saying is that ain't the basis. That is not the set in stone for rap. You see what I'm saying? Like when niggas first started out rapping, it was a hip, a hop, a hippie, or I missed the juice. And I like to say like they was going directly with what the beat was doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? If the beat was doing 4/4, they was going 4/4.
Right.
You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying once you get the niggas like Rakim, he go sip the juice. That's 1 bar, bro. I got
No, that's
enough to
not
go.
1 bar.
That how he writing it, that would
Sip
be
the
considered.
juice. I got enough to go
No,
around.
you gotta
That's
stop
1
it
bar.
right.
That's
No, it's
1 bar.
not. I'm trying to get you to understand how he's writing it. Sip the juice. It break
I
right
got
there.
enough to go
No,
around.
no,
1
stop.
bar.
It break. You
And
missing
it all
it.
takes place uptown.
Come
2
on,
bars.
bro. I'm trying to give you the bro. I'm trying to tell you when you go look at that verse.
Bobby, he's not going to get it. Yeah,
Oh
everybody
my
gonna
God.
get that, Bobby.
Sip
That's
the
all I've been
juice.
sitting here thinking,
Right.
Psycho. What's up with
Fontaine
y'all?
understand what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna
Right.
lie, I'm
Sip the
not.
juice is
Niggas
1
just
bar,
not
then
gonna.
I'm
it's
not.
a
I gotta
break.
disagree.
I got enough to go around. Boom, and it break again. And a thought take place uptown. Boom, it break again. Then he get into another flow scheme. And a talk plate breaks uptown. I grew up on the sidewalk where I learned street talk and didn't talk to y'all. But like that's a whole nother flow pattern within that. I go from Queens to Queens and get the loot from Brooklyn. Money
1,
in my hat and it never been taken.
2.
That's a 3 bar. Them 3 bar stanzas right there.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
See, Bobby. I think where y'all get messed up is using them old school examples. You know, these new era. No,
Right.
I'm not even being funny. The new era, they don't rap traditionally, so they don't follow those certain setups and
Rakim
that you
wasn't rapping
referring to.
traditionally. That's what I was trying to get him to.
I know,
He,
but it's
yeah, I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying, Fontaine. He still won't get it because Rakim was rapping to boom bap beats. He's only stuck in what the beat is doing. Do you understand what I'm
yeah, he
saying? He
going
ain't.
straight off
I'm
the beat.
trying to get him to understand that,
Correct.
this is why, for instance, Fontaine, for all intents and purposes, motherfucker Andre 3000 was rapping the Southern boom bap beats. But what he was doing within them bar structures wasn't no regular fofo, you know what I'm saying? Like doom
He's a
doom.
fast.
Facts.
He's one of those fast rapping motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Correct, but it was
I
still a
mean, he really
16 bar verse.
unorthodox.
One
If
and
you
the
ask
two
me,
to
is
the three and the
unorthodox.
four. A couple of years ago, on here, let down the low. What the star does, something good. When me and my niggas wrote a mark, bro. That's so. This nigga breaking that verse
You
down
know.
into so many different patterns. Like you would literally have
I
to
give you
sit
an
down
example
and
that
see how many
Wall
patterns
Street
it
to
is.
understand. I got that. Why you mentioned Cameron and losing weight? Why did you mention Prodigy? Prodigy raps off beat.
He
Facts.
does, but it's still a 16 bar set he has to operate in.
The
At the end of the
16
day,
bars is the
He
at the
don't
complete.
end of
sit
the
on. He
day, no
don't sit
matter
on
how
that.
he did it, no matter how he arranged
That
the
does matter
lyrics,
because that's what
it was
that's what the talk is
16. It
about,
was
bro.
a
I can
16
write a
bar
17
count.
bar verse.
Bro, that's what the debate was about. How you write your bars, bro.
Yeah, I can
Debate
write a
was
15
literally
bar
about the
verse.
bar structure, my nigga.
I can write a 13 bar verse.
Right. That's it.
In a
16,
16
16.
bar
But wait,
pattern.
no, you keep
Like
saying,
this, what
bro.
you
This was
niggas
a
ain't understand.
Spit
16 bar
Prodigy.
pattern.
Do
Spit
you see what I'm
Prodigy's verse
saying,
in
Fontaine?
losing
He
weight.
don't even know what he's saying. It don't make no sense.
Spit Prodigy's verse in losing weight. Spit like the beginning of
Look
it.
around, yo. It's going down, yo. One. Murder rap. Clown niggas back down, yo. Two. Straight like that. Niggas fuck around, yo. Bandana P, blow thirds to fourth, take you in fourth to stug shit. Like
Yeah,
that
No,
was
no,
four
bro.
bars.
That ain't how you count the bar, bro.
It was four
you just
bars.
proved that point right there. Yeah, like that was off right there.
That's you're not counting the
Yeah, it
bars
was
correctly,
off,
neither.
right? But it is on a 4 bar count. Like that, if you just put that verse, like when you match these verses up in these songs, everyone's spitting 16s. What
I know, but
determines the
that don't matter.
bars is the count on the beat, not how many
I
words, not how many
he's
triple
saying
entendres.
basically
Right, bro.
when you count the bar, even though he's still wrong, he's saying when you count the bar, you going 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one bar.
One.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying, Will.
That's
That's
all.
what you're
no,
saying, right,
no,
Will?
That's
that's
all.
still wrong, bro. That's still wrong.
That's what I'm
He's counting
saying.
the bars
Still.
It's
based off
still
the
wrong.
beat pattern. He's only
Hmm.
counting the bars solely off the beat pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm saying the RZA could go all crazy. March of the wooden soldiers, see cypherpunks couldn't hold us. 1,000 men rushing in. Now one nigga was sober. That's still just 2 bars. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, how many words you put in it. Y'all mythological niggas is comical, the astronomical is coming through. That's only 2 bars. Like, that's what I'm saying.
No, you no, you missing what I'm saying. It's only 2 bars on the beat. It's not two. He might not even rap 2 bars yet.
I'll say this. Just go look at any lyric page, right? Even in the way they write those lyrics for you to know what the rapper's talking about, they're writing them in bars. You can count them one by one. It's going to
Bro,
the
no,
four
wait. This is what
pattern
I'm
on the beat.
saying. I can start off a verse and the beat can drop, and I can go, man, I kill these niggas, and the beat can ride for like 2 bars, and then I could just come in and after another 2 bars and go, just like that, I drill these niggas, and it's like I've only rapped 2 bars, and 4 bars have passed
So
in the song.
so
No,
a
no,
niggas
that's what
so
I'm
a
trying to
niggas
get you to.
rapping a half a bar?
That
Like
it
Lil
is
Jon,
half
you
bars, bro.
scared. You scared. Stop acting like a you scared. Is that a half a bar?
No,
Right.
that's
So the
that was
only consistent
that was
metric
actually
is going on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bar.
that's that's a that's a bar that's a That's a 4-bar structure. All bars don't have to be laid out in 4-bar structure. I think you keep missing that point, bro.
So give me an example.
Kanye on Spaceships. You want to pull it up for him? If I pull it up, Psycho, can you play it
again? If my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him. That's one.
That's
one bar.
That's 2 bars.
Boom.
That's
Boom.
2 bars.
Boom. If my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him. 1. That's 1 bar.
That's
Boom.
2. How you counting?
2.
How's this nigga count? This why I don't even want to talk to Willie no more. He ain't even got no rhythm. He trying to do Silk the Shocker, nigga. Your ass probably couldn't get on the mic and do what the fuck Silk did if you count like that. Willie, I promise you. Don't never talk about Silk again if you just counted 1 bar like that, bro.
Very slow beat.
No, it's on the 3rd. It's on the 3rd. It's not a slow. No, it's not a slow beat. It's on the 3rd. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand. It's saying you think you saying slow, but you just don't understand
let's just do
you don't understand the structure. You don't understand the structure of the beat. So instead of calling it what it is, a beat that ride on the 3rd, you say, man, this is a slow beat.
Let's make a simple comparison. Take the beats out, right? When you're dealing with the why I feel like I'm losing weight, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Quick.
That's what the
Kanye song you talking about.
That's what the beat doing.
2, 3, 4. The Kanye
it's 1, 2, 3
slower
change.
Beat.
It's 1, 2, 3 change.
All right, so change 4, however you want to say it. Still 4.
No, it ain't. It's on the 3rd. It's on the 3/4, bro. It ain't on the 4/4. It's on the 3/4. What part of you don't? But you don't understand. So I don't even know why let me roll up this motherfucker wood, bro. Hey Willie, did you watch the weak ass Knicks?
No, I ain't watching tonight.
Hey, Psycho, did you see Philly? It was the first game
against Maxey, right?
Did you see Philly, Psycho?
Game 1 they haven't yet.
What you talking about? Philly and the Knicks, right?
Yeah, Philly and the Knicks.
Yeah, they ain't had game 1. They just had
they just won.
Game
Philly
7
just
like
won
last night.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That nigga Joel Embiid put his body on the line for that.
I thought game 1 was tomorrow. I thought game 1 was tomorrow.
It might be.
Yeah, game 1 tomorrow for the Knicks.
The Sixers upset the fucking Celtics and shit. Bum ass.
Oh, good.
Hey, look, Psycho, but I know that nigga Cat mad as hell the Sixers won, because now he got to deal with Joel. He would have had a better series going against the Celtics.
I'm gonna tell you,
they ain't got no true big man.
The Sixers playing with house money right now.
Yep, because they ain't even supposed to be there.
If the Sixers can get 3 good games out of Joel Embiid this series, Fontaine is bad for the Knicks. Bro.
Totally agree.
That's all. They don't even need. If they could just get 3 good ones.
I got him beating the Knicks.
I don't got
the same thing in Atlanta.
I got it going to game 7.
By 1.
Atlanta's totally different than the
Sixers. We ended up
and I'm a Hawks fan to death, nigga. It's totally different. Embiid is a difference maker, bro.
I know.
Embiid could easily be the best player in the league if he wasn't in it.
He just made the motherfucking Boston Celtics look like all the kids.
And Bobby, Will, I don't know. Y'all ain't got nobody for Tyrese Maxey. Nobody.
This nigga's fast as fuck, boy.
Maxey finna cook y'all niggas, bro.
I'ma tell you, coming up in this series against the Knicks, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at Paul George, bro.
Yeah,
this might be Edgecombe, bro. Might be him and Edgecombe might cook the shit.
Yeah, bro.
Because you got to think about it. Because I'm just looking at it. That young nigga energy at this time of year is just hard to deal with when you know what I'm saying.
Hold on, y'all saying the Sixers gonna beat the Knicks?
I can see it happening.
Yeah.
I ain't saying they could beat them. I ain't saying they could beat them, but I see it going 7 games. For sure.
I'm saying if Joel Embiid is healthy at least 3 games, they're gonna win this series. Because Tyrese
Nah,
Maxey can
that
win them a game.
Wait. It ain't
Knicks
about
in
stopping.
six.
don't have him all
Knicks in
the court.
It ain't about stopping Jalen Brunson. It's about
You ain't got to stop
bro.
that.
The NBA ain't about stopping nobody. It's about outscoring niggas.
Let Brunson
So
eat.
when I'm looking at who can actually go get a bucket on the Knicks versus who could go get a bucket on the Sixers, it looks scary for the Knicks.
And they got
bro.
Kelly Oubre too, Bobby. Like, man, that nigga stat on the stick.
You got Brunson can get
Name
30.
somebody else. Name somebody else.
All right. You got the African nigga. He can get 20.
What African?
He was
nigga?
missing all last series until like the last 2 games.
You see how he just skipped
I
over
forgot the nigga name. I don't know the nigga name
You see
like
how you
that.
just
That's
skipped
what I thought
over
he was
Anthony
gonna say.
Towns?
That's what I thought he was.
No,
gonna
I'm
say.
saying no.
Yeah, he didn't go to the quote-unquote second best player on the team.
That is so psycho. This how fucked that is. You went from Brunson to a third or a fourth.
No, I was just talking about guard play.
So OJ
You know what
won
I'm saying?
Kenobi.
Because them niggas don't have the ball in their hand for sure.
This
As far as some
is
type
what
of
I'm
niggas.
saying.
And they can go get
Hold
buckets.
on, wait. When you look at the big three of Philly, outside of Edgecombe, who would probably be the fourth person in their mix, they three
Kelly
top
Oubre.
scorers really like first options.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all done been they like
That
Maxey
nigga
is the
Clarkson
first.
can go get bucket.
Listen to what I'm saying though. It's
Who?
different, bro.
Jordan
It's
Clarkson.
listen to what
Off
I'm
the
saying.
old.
Listen, what's more likely, Psycho? Clarkson going off for 30 in the game or Paul George going off for 30 in the game? Motherfucking Anunoby going off for 30 or Tyrese Maxey going off
Anunoby.
for 30. You see
Nah,
what
over
I'm saying?
Tyrese
Anunoby
Maxey, nigga,
definitely gonna
Tyrese
go
down there
score
average
Paul
30 in
George.
the
Over Maxey,
series.
this is what I'm trying to tell you.
He gonna lock up Paul George.
Joel Embiid going off for 30
And Paul
10,
George will lock
or
him
Cat
up. We
going off
forget
for
Paul
30 and
George a
10. Like
defender,
this is what I'm
nigga.
trying to tell you, man.
Man,
It's
Paul
different.
George.
Sixers defense is better than the Knicks defense.
Nah, cause they ain't got no.
What?
They ain't
Name
got
the
no
defender
heart.
on the Knicks. You
Heart,
talking about Mikael
They
Bridges or
got
whatever
no
his name?
defense like
heart,
He ain't got no defense.
heart.
Who? Hart. That's it. Josh Hart. That's it.
Okay, he gonna lock a nigga down.
He can't lock the whole Sixers. Who gonna check Embiid? Cat?
He gonna slow him down.
Nah,
The fuck out of here. Only if he injured. Only injuries gonna slow Embiid.
Yes. If Embiid injured, then
And then Drummond gonna do damage to Cat, bro. Like Drummond too strong for Cat.
Man, Drummond just passing the ball. He ain't even looking at the basket.
Yeah, he ain't playing defense. We don't need him for offense. We need him for defense. He gonna put that pause. He gonna put that body on Cat. Cat weak, bro.
Cat shooting threes.
Exactly. So if he ain't hitting, they finna get drugged.
But if he hitting, then it's over with, right?
No, then it's a good game.
And guess what, V-Note? What that shit you just said, Cat shooting threes, that's what
Joel step out too.
That's what the box. But no, guess what though? With Joel, this the difference though, Fontaine.
Yeah, that's what
it
the
only
Celtics
take
died,
Joel
bro.
to miss 2 of them bitches before he say, "Hey, give me the bitch right
Step
here.
in. Yeah.
Give me the bitch right here. Get these little niggas out. You watch the game."
But to your point, Bobby, the
Boston kept
Celtics
shooting them
lost
threes.
because of threes. Yep.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I was just finna
Live
say.
by the
Boston
three,
kept
die by
shooting
the
them
three.
threes, and what Joel say? Give me the bitch right here. I don't give a fuck who. Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Quater, whoever the fuck you put down here. I'm finna put their ass right in the motherfucking.
I don't know what none of you niggas talking about. Jalen Brunson going to the rack. Nixon.
That's cool. Let him get 50. Appreciate it. Go and get 50. What, you want to bet?
Listen, this is gonna be the most horrifying
I ain't
upset
betting
for the
50.
Knicks. This is gonna
That's
be the most
crazy.
horrifying.
You will bet on your home
Knicks.
team?
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
be
betting
honest.
50.
I'm telling you, I'm looking for Paul George to be like the MVP of this series right here. I really got a feeling that this nigga is finna cook. Who? Paul George. Paul George got 25 games off this year. Percocet P is finna,
he gonna be off the
show y'all while I'm playoff P.
Is lit.
Yeah, nigga, I'm finna show y'all while I'm Percocet P, playoff P.
But that's the point, though. I only need Paul George to give me a game, Maxey to give me a game, and Embiid to give me 2. Now we got 4 games. That's it.
You know that ain't none of that.
Y'all need Brunson to get y'all at least 3.
Well, the only one consistent and reliable is Maxey. Them other nniggas ain't reliable.
That's what I'm saying. I only need George for 1. I only need him to pull off 1 game. I ain't asking him to give me 4. Give me 1 game, PG, where you drop 25 plus. Give me 1 game where you drop 25 plus.
Hey,
how many balls
that's a lie. Because as soon as Joel Embiid came back, that whole series went a whole nother.
Yeah, it changed, bro. That nigga is that nigga changed the game. If he healthy, bro, it's nothing y'all gonna do.
Man.
And neither do the Knicks.
They got Towns.
Bro, Cat's not, man. Listen, bro. I used to like Cat, bro. I don't have no faith in Cat. He ain't no good without Anthony Edwards, bro.
Cat don't got no post move.
He just
Yeah,
don't play
no
big, bro. He don't play big enough. You gotta play big to be.
He got
Like MB used to cook Jokic, bro. And you remember I was arguing with Bobby about that. MB used to cook Jokic.
Yeah,
Embiid is broke up.
I ain't gonna say this. I'm gonna say this
about the Hawks.
He ain't.
Now the Hawks
he
is a
don't. It
Magic
ain't even
City
that
right
he
now.
big.
Ian Wayne.
Embiid is one fall away.
He ain't got no
Embiid is
skill.
one fall away.
But
He
one
does.
thing about Embiid, he is big as hell. But when you talk about like peak Embiid, a lot of his paint moves, like that nigga has skill. Cause him and Jokic match up like size wise. It's like that nigga's like his footwork and shit when he was healthy going up against Jokic. Jokic couldn't. He was like Hakeem out there, man. He was making that nigga dance like a motherfucker down there in the post.
Yeah, bro. Niggas sleep on Embiid, bro. The injuries make niggas think he ain't good.
And all of that shit. Like that's what Cat supposed to have in his bag. That little post fade away that Embiid got. That little up and under shit.
You know what's funny, bro? Cat got it in his bag. He don't fucking apply it, bro. Cat don't play like that. That's his problem. He got the talent. He don't play like that, bro. He played 3 point. Like you said, he plays soft. Man, you remember that meme of him trying to push DeMarcus Cousins, DeMarcus just looking at him? That's how Cat whole NBA career is, bro. Big niggas that got some weight on him and some strength. He can't do nothing with them. He rather go shoot 3.
But this is what I'm saying. It took he got that shit off against the Atlanta Hawks, right? He only do that when he can clearly see ain't nobody down here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then even still then, he don't take advantage. You dig what I'm saying? Like Embiid takes advantage, bro. Embiid ain't finna be out there playing with niggas in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do this, do that. Body. Embiid is going straight at niggas.
And I promise you, he looking at Cat like fool, nigga.
Like this
he looking at Cat like fool, bro. Yeah, like he has no defense that can do nothing with me.
I think Philly beat the Knicks a couple times this year.
Philly got a chance to go, bro, because they got the Celtics out the way. If they get the Knicks, that means they looking at either the Cavs or the Pistons. Pistons will be a problem because Pistons got some big men for Embiid, and they got some defense.
I don't trust the Pistons.
The Cavs too. I just thought about it. The Cavs got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, so
I trust the Cavs more than the Pistons. If the Pistons make it past the Cavs, it'd be because the Cavs just fucked up. It won't even be because, you know what I'm saying? I really don't trust the Pistons right now. Pistons need another threat at scoring.
Yeah,
so y'all
need some help.
So the most team y'all trust is the broken up Sixers?
I trust
or the Cavs.
Yeah. Or the Cavs, yeah. In the East, yeah. The Sixers or the Cavs right now, yeah.
Man, that nigga James Harden, man. That nigga going out like motherfucking John Starks, man.
James Harden, they just won, nigga.
Yeah, they just won that game 7.
That nigga ain't gonna win no motherfucking championship, man. That nigga, man.
I ain't say championship now, because they still gonna have to see OKC.
I don't think they go, bro. Listen, OKC, bro. I don't think nobody.
I'm worried about
I don't think nobody gonna get past the Spurs. Yeah, I don't think nobody getting past the Spurs.
I'm worried about San
I
Antonio.
don't think it's.
I don't think them niggas gonna be there. Next, Minnesota. If Minnesota had Anthony Edwards, the Spurs would be in trouble, bro.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they lucked out, bro.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. If they do what they supposed to do to Minnesota and just walk through them 4-0, and they sit there and wait because I still got
beating us 8 times in one season, my man.
I still got Shea them beating the Lakers.
But it ain't gonna be no sweep like everybody think.
It might be 1 or 2 games. It might
the Spurs
be
is not beating us 8 times this year, my nigga.
I mean, I can see 4-1 or 4-2.
I think the Lakers got a better chance than everybody giving them. I just wouldn't bet no money.
Man, I don't think.
I'm saying everybody's saying the Lakers get swept. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I put money down get swept. I put money down get swept.
I don't see no game. If the Lakers pull off a game 7, that'll be a victory in my eyes.
They not getting
But
no wins,
I see
man.
4-1, 4-2. But I'm saying
They ain't got enough
Bet that
shooters.
V-Note. I bet money they get a
all year,
win.
That's a
bro.
dub.
All year. The Spurs have had OKC number.
They not gonna beat us 8 times in one season.
And I ain't gonna lie. It don't look like nobody really got an answer for what the fuck.
Oh, I forgot V-Note from Oklahoma. Yeah. You supposed to be going for the Thunder.
You should go for OKC, but I'm being honest with you, V-Note. It don't look like no motherfucking. Bro, I want to see LeBron win one. I want to see Anthony Edwards win one. But I'm being honest.
Man,
This nigga Wemby is ahead of schedule, cuz.
I know that nigga's crazy.
I don't
Everything just ain't about him, nigga. I'm worried about the niggas that surround him. The niggas that surround him get crazy.
I just feel like the path is kind of clear for him right now. His only real competition is the Thunder. Like you say, the Timberwolves is hurt.
This the fucked up part about their matchup with the Thunder. Wemby matchup is Chet. That's already nigga. You cook, Chet. You out of here. You can't do shit with Wemby. He already got a grudge against you. So every time he play you, he go an extra team. Right? The horrible part about their matchup is whoever Shea matchup is, that's who they gonna like. They got enough young defenders to keep throwing at Shea. You see what I'm saying? They got enough young niggas to say, okay, Dylan Harper, go out there and give me 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? On Shea. All right, you come out, Vassal. You go out there and give me 5 minutes.
Average 40. You finna do some Michael Jordan shit.
Wait. I'm not saying he not finna average 40, but what I'm saying is on the offensive end, I'm trusting Stephon Castle more than any of them niggas on OKC consistently.
That's a fact.
Outside of Jalen Williams, I'm trusting De'Aaron Fox more than any of them niggas on OKC consistently. I'm trusting who the other dude that come off the bench, Keon Johnson. I'm trusting him consistently. I'm trusting Derek Harper consistently. I'm trusting motherfucking Vassal consistent. Like they didn't all prove like nigga. We finna go out here and get your ass at least 10 points. I don't give a fuck with no 10 and up. And Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox, they 20 and up. And Derek Harper coming off the bench and telling you, nigga, I can fuck around and give you 20, 30. And you already, and we...
I need this after that workout.
You Americans are so lazy. This is why I'm going to take over the league.
What?
You should be working out while you eat. And to think I used to look up to you guys. Puh!
You think you can get me to Boston? That should be my next chapter.
Hi-ya! Ah! Lazy American. You should be working out while you shit. You make me sick. Puh! 99? 100. Lazy American. You should be working out while you work out. This is why the league will be mine. Puh!
That nigga Wemby finna take. That nigga say lazy American.
Be working out while you work out.
That nigga tell KD work out while you shit.
Lazy Americans.
That's hilarious, cuz.
See, and the good thing about it, I got the Canadians on my side.
What Canadians?
They working hard.
You talking about
my nigga SGA, my nigga Dort.
Dort a hack, bro.
We American, bro. We don't brag about combinations.
Dort a hack. I ain't gonna lie. That little swole African nigga don't do nothing but run into niggas. That nigga, he need to play for the Pistons.
That's my nigga, man.
That's a hacking ass nigga if I ever seen one. Dort is one of them niggas at LA Fitness who you gotta be like, hey, cuz keep the car alive. Keep the fire up underneath the seat, man, just in case this nigga get out here.
That nigga play hard. He play all up on nigga. Like, god damn, man.
Because you gotta ask yourself, if I'm going up for the layup, bro, why is you tackling me out the air? Like me scoring these 2 points at LA Fitness finna really like you ain't gotta do that, brother. Yeah. I don't fuck with Dort though. Dort a hacking ass nigga. Most of them niggas on OKC hacks.
This nigga D.A.B.A.T.E, I don't know what's up with this nigga. This nigga need to come back. But
Jalen Williams injured, and they're gonna force them niggas to play defense. That's one thing about the Spurs. They is finna force them niggas to play defense, and they got one nigga who you can't play defense on. Y'all get away with all that Chet Holmgren shit until it's time to see the real
we got the other
aliens.
white boy too. Harkison nice too.
Man, Harkinson, Harlequin nigga,
Hartenstein.
Hartnegen nigga, and he black. Hartenstein black nigga.
No, that's a
I
white
bet
boy.
you he black. That's what you call passing. You ain't know that? I'm dead ass, Vino. That motherfucker Hartenstein black, ain't he, Psycho? I know I ain't bullshitting.
He black. How he black? That kind of remind me of that
Look it
quarterback
up.
at Kansas State. They were telling me
I
that the
swear to
quarterback at Kansas
God.
State was black. I'm like, hold on, this nigga got the curly red hair coming out of
Look
shit.
up Isaiah Hartenstein heritage. It's gonna tell you that he black. He mixed or something. He ain't that nigga daddy black. Somebody in his family black, man. He black. His mama or his
know
daddy, one of
Psycho
them
ain't giving
black.
him black.
Well, you know, they say mulatto. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they said when he was playing for the Knicks, some motherfuckers heard him rapping some lyrics to some songs on the bus, and that nigga was saying nigga and shit. And I was finna confront him. That nigga was like, nah, nigga, my dad.
Yeah, they'll play that African ancestry shit in a heartbeat to get away with saying nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hold up now. My great granddaddy was black. I'm one of them. Nigga. That's my heritage.
Mm-hmm.
That American shit, huh? It's all good. It's all good. Nah, man, that was a good little debate tonight, though, man.
It was entertaining, them motherfucker. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Nah, man, I appreciate you having me on, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't know too much about y'all too much until I kind of started tapping in a little bit as far as last fall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had seen a little something because I had got into it with Chaz that one little time, and that's what I should have debated him on. You know what I'm saying? I should have debated him on that Seminole shit because we had a small little spat on some Seminole shit.
You ain't have one Aboriginal debate all year, did you?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna come with the, you know what I'm saying, the blacks and the strength in America, but I seen that y'all already had that last fall with Domo and old dude. So I'm like, damn, they probably just don't want it back to back like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I really wasn't tripping off of it unless somebody was going, call me out on it.
I'm actually impressed with the whole season, not one Aboriginal debate. I'm actually impressed. Okay. I thought you was gonna have about 3 photos, motherfuckers, when you came into the league. I ain't gonna lie, but you went the whole season, not one of them.
Man, I don't be tripping on that. I mean, a nigga kind of came into the little YouTube thing, kind of defending the black Indian, you know what I'm saying, in that type of sector or whatever. But it's like I say, I really ain't tripping off of it like that. It's just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some shit, and I bring it to the people. Like, hey, let's look at this. They saying they finding some niggas over here before this shit adding up. Let's have a talk. But I don't be really tripping on it like that. Niggas be tripping on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know that niggas really be that serious. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first came into it, a nigga like me just be on some barbershop shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I started coming into YouTube, niggas started saying like, "Where your sources at? Show your source. You can't speak without a source." I'm like, it was a whole new type of, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, for real?
Yeah, nigga, where your source at? Source up. I'm just thinking, nigga, we just, you know what I'm saying, just chopping it up. Nigga, like, nah, nigga, you got to source that up. So
Yeah,
it's all good, though.
yeah, it's all good, man. You put in a good effort this year, man. You did, man. You put in a good
Yeah,
effort.
man, I ain't
You
get
jumped out
one
the window.
round,
You
though.
ain't jump out the
I
window
ain't get
so much.
one round, though. That was crazy. I got three O's the whole season, man.
That's because the topics you was picking. Like it was the topics. If you had more winnable topics, you'd have caught a couple of dubs. I think this
Nah,
year.
man, all my topics gonna be against the grain, man. I'm telling you, know, man, my shit against the grain, man. I'm going against what we talking. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take another look at this. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
love my peoples, though. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas be thinking I be on some white boy shit or whatever, but I'm far from that, nigga. Believe that. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. What up, Lou?
What up, Psycho? What up, Vino, man?
What it do? What it do?
Good job, man. Good job. It's an argument that a lot of people wouldn't take. I don't know if I would take that argument, but I can see you improving this shit, though. Like, you
Like,
just gotta learn how to just start picking like more beneficial topics, man. Stuff that's gonna benefit you. Fuck the middle, man. I know
right.
you be trying to but it look like you just trying to get it in though. Like so, like with that mindset though, dog. You probably because like you do the research, so you know what I'm saying. I don't know what happened about the sources and everything. You know, if that was if the motherfuckers ain't getting no sources and all
Yeah,
that, then,
future reference,
yeah.
Vito, send me the. Yeah, you had to resend me that privilege. I forgot you sent me that privilege for the other
Oh,
debate.
it's all good. It's all
Yeah, you got to
good.
remind me. That's what. Yeah, that's why you ain't get the privilege. But yeah, future
Right.
reference. Yeah, send it like a few days before the debate or whatever. Cause you said it like weeks before the debate. That shit gonna get lost in my email.
Yeah, that's what I got to thinking too. Like that. That shit probably got lost in the sauce.
Like if you would have been like went for a titles hitting on like pop culture, American pop culture, is based on the minstrels, something like that. I don't think Nyame would have took it, but you definitely like that's the point you was arguing. Like you tried to like limit it to just rapping. That's a hard case, but like as hard as that case was, you know what I mean. I felt like you like you know what I'm saying did take a good swing, but he just is just not going. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't going. Especially when you talking about hip hop rapping, but you
I
could
feel
definitely
you. I
improve.
feel you. I
Right, you
feel
could
you,
definitely
man.
improve pop culture, or if you even just said like the industry or something, not organic rapping. You know what I'm saying? Something that's connected to the industry and pop culture, you probably would have got it off. But
Well, the reason that I say that is because when I go back and listen to the old school blues, that's what I'm saying, the hookah blues, the talking blues, they talking bars. So okay, so when I go back and listen to that Memphis Jug band, but they got a bar like uh, and it's 1892. Snitches in the town, man, they just won't do. It's 1893. I got arrested off of Beale Street. I went to the judge and said, "What's up with that fine?" He said, do 6069. I said, looked at the judge. I said, "Can you hold off on that fine?" He said, he, I don't know, the way that he was like saying it, it was the same type of way, just like how I was gonna show with the X rated when he did this little shit from behind the bars, the 25 behind with 25 to life, and he talking about hey he locked up in 92, and it's the same thing talking about snitching. It's just this same type of spitting rhyme and uh talking about the streets. It already been that's like 70 years before X rated. So then I say, damn, okay, so they got their game from the minstrel because the minstrel was the one that put that image out into the world as far as okay, the aggressive black man, he coming through kind of street, he ain't listening, criminal, and kind of and pushing them type of uh themes and topics in a rhyming type of manner. I say, damn, this shit is connected for real. Like that shit really coming. Like motherfucker just ain't coming out of thin air with the style, and that's what I was also saying. Like, hold on, they saying that some kids came up with this style at a party because they had some turntables and he brought back a beat. But they still doing the same thing as the old school blues was doing on the talking blues and the hokum blues. I mean the hokum blues and the risky blues. They still got that same talk, but now they just doing it on a techno beat.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah, like I say, like like I would hold on to that information if I was you, though. Like, man, maybe you could like hash out like a better angle or something. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Because like it's good information, but I don't think it just suit like the point that was trying to be made. Like,
Yeah, that 10 minutes was short. I thought we was going to probably, I wasn't able to touch bases with them to see exactly we was going to do the 10 or 15. So when I had some other stuff kind of set up to kind of compare the lyrics and the verses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all good. It's definitely that 10 minutes. That's a
You need the extra 5.
that shit went by that shit went by quick. You know what I'm saying?
hey, is you going like you said you probably ain't gonna make the playoffs. You gonna just get on for the next season?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
oh, yeah. Definitely popping out. It's all good. Popping out.
Yeah, you already.
That's dope. I hear y'all though, man. I know you probably about to shut it down right now, right, Psychos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give me some rest, man. It was a long weekend.
Been
Yeah,
crazy
that's
week
sure.
for you.
Long week coming up this week too. But yeah,
How many
All
more
right,
weeks
man.
left of the league? You got like about 3 more weeks.
now 31st is the rest of the month. The
Oh wow.
regular season last day is the 31st, and then June and like we want to end it by like around the 4th. Probably it's going to be after the 4th, but around the 4th of July we want to be done with the playoffs. So June's going to be the playoffs, and probably like a week or so of July.
Okay. So that's cool, man. I'll probably catch you tomorrow. You know I'm gonna be out here tomorrow. Like you got a show lined up, or you just gonna
Yeah, well, man,
just
cave
let
probably
us?
just be unless something pops off. It'll probably just be a regular man cave, just hanging out, talking shit.
Yeah, get together on this my
Yeah, we
spades
ain't
shit.
playing no cards and no. Man, we ain't playing no dominoes or spades last week. Man, we gotta play something
Yeah.
tomorrow.
All right, too. All right, man. Again, good job, man. Just
I
keeping.
appreciate that, Lou, man. Y'all be good, man. I'm definitely gonna be there supporting all the debates, man. So the
Yeah,
fact.
you already. You still come up in the after shows and all that shit. Hit the panels. You already know.
I bet. I'm tapping in. One.
No doubt. All right, family. I'll catch y'all later. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. Another one down. Catch y'all again later on this week. I'll be live tomorrow. Man Cave, you already know. Scream at y'all later. I'm out.